Hello, Boyos. Rich Boy J here, back again with another live stream. And I know it's been a little while since we've done one of these, but I have a good reason. I've been fighting an intense legal battle in our court system against Big Rain. If you're not aware of the story, they have been. They sent the dogs after me, y'all. They sent their best lawyers. They sent their best guys after me for using their rain sounds. But you know, I had my lawyers combat the case. And as you can hear now, hopefully, we got rain sounds back on the Kamino streams. So it was an intense battle, but we're back now with the ambient sounds of nature. So I hope you guys can appreciate that. So yeah, everybody liked the stream. Those lawyers did not come cheap, but you know I had to do what I had to do because it was only right, guys. It was only right. So how is everyone doing today? For anyone curious, I'm going to be working on this here, basically the stilts for Kamino, which is actually something I've had designed for a bit that I haven't actually like made nearly enough of. But here's a little sneak peek as to what it's going to look like. And this is what we're going to be doing. So shout out to everyone in the chat. We got Lalovo, Brantas War 23, Hoarder 66, Yellow Frog, Alex LS, Joseph Nallis, my boy Treasure 04, Coast of Christensen Squidman, and of course, the beautiful Bobo Bricks. So I feel like I'm curious. The new sets for March have been popping up in some stores across the U.S. at least. I don't know about other places. But has anyone acquired any of the new sets early? I'm very curious. Got some more guys popping in. What's up, Bounty Hunter Bricks, Prince Bricks, 212 Bricks. And we got 4 straight Bricks names, back to back to back to back. Let's see if we can continue the Bricks streak. Or let's see what lucky person is gonna break the Bricks streak. But I have not acquired any of the new sets yet. I'm gonna be a patient boy. The only 2 I plan on even buying are the R2D2. Literally only because of the Darth Malik. And I actually would like to pick up quite a few of that Tantive 4 hallway set. Hey, Owens Bricks, there we go. Actually, before I get started, I'll go ahead and hop in the VC, and we'll see if anyone wants to talk to me. What's up, Chris Bain? How you doing, man? Sean's Lego says, I'm currently doing the totally fun and not painful job of disassembling the rest of my Lego 1/8 scale Lamborghini after it fell off my wall a couple weeks ago. Yikes. Did you have it mounted like face down? Was it like a head-on collision with the floor? Ouch. Brent's Brick says, I really wish the GWP was just an actual set. Imagine an army builder being a GW. I feel like we actually have quite a lot to talk about because I have very mixed feelings about that GWIP, but we definitely going to need to discuss that one. But that's going to be for May, right? That's not coming out in March, is it? Yeah, the entire front end got destroyed. Oh, jeez. I'm so sorry to hear that, dude. Are you going to try to rebuild it after you disassemble it, or is this the end of the line? Shout out to my guy Raymond Diaz from Amarillo. That's actually funny story. Not really funny. I had a similar experience to a set falling the other day. Literally last night. I was reorganizing some things in this room. And I was putting something on this shelf over here. And it's a very wobbly shelf. Like, It's a very sketchy shelf. You don't really want to even look at it too hard. But I guess none of you have probably ever seen it because it doesn't really appear in the background of these videos. But I have both of my UCS Slave 1s at the top of that shelf over to my left. Both of them being my Boba Fett and then the Jango Fett recolor of the UCS Slave 1. And as I was putting like a bin or something on that shelf, my Slave 1 just came crashing down. Fortunately though, that thing is built like a tank. So like a couple of the side panels fell off and I had to like reconnect some of the Technic internals, but like it didn't take me longer than 10 minutes to fix, which is like a miracle. So shout out to Lego for making a set. When did that come out? Like 2015? Was that 2015 set that still holds up today? 2014, I think is actually winning. 24 was it 2014? I'm gonna say 2014. That's my guess. I don't think it came. Well, no, it was 2015. Someone help me. Someone save me from further embarrassment. When did the UCS Slave 1 come out? I don't remember it coming out the same year as The Force Awakens. Oh, it did come out the same year as The Force Awakens. Holy crap. Dude, that was 9 years ago. Oh my god. That is so wild. Jay just say it was test flying. Yeah, pretty much, dude. Pretty much. But yeah, no, it fell, but I got it fixed up pretty quickly, and it is now returned to where it should be. Which is actually probably best. If there were any set, I'd have to like, it's up pretty high. Like it's probably, like I'm 6'2", and it's probably at least like 7.5, maybe 8 feet up on the shelf. So it was not like a short fall at all. But yeah, bro, Lego, that's just like an all-timer of a set, honestly. That UCS Slave 1. One day I'm gonna just do a stream. And I'm actually very lucky the Dark Red did not break. I didn't even think about that. Maybe one day we just need to do a stream where we just like, I just like set my Slave 1 on the table and we just appreciate it. How would you guys be down for some appreciation streams? No words will be spoken. We'll just casually like observe and appreciate sets all together. We'll just ooh and ah over it like an art exhibit. DMK says, for the Jango recolor, did Lego have all the right pieces in the right color? Initially, no. The two big, like, how do I even describe the piece? It's like a big rounded, it's the piece that's on the front of the most recent AAT. That piece didn't exist in dark blue until that AAT came out in 2020. So that was probably the biggest one, like the biggest piece that just did not exist. And yes, the 2020 AAT was actually decent for something. Quarter donut. I feel like it's not even a quarter. It's like more of like a 1/8 donut, right? Because like a donut should be rounded on both sides. So it's like a 1/8 donut. Okay. So let me make sure no one's in the waiting room. All right, we'll go ahead and start assembling. Trevor asked a good question. He says, "What's the next mock of someone else's that I'd like to build?" I gotta admit, I like that. I don't know who designed it, so someone should tell me because I don't want to just call it the Brick Vault, Hellfire Droid. But that thing looks like insane. Like I'm heavily considering doing that bad boy. Whoever designed it, kudos to you. That's Riz right there. Oh, shout out to Dave. Shout out to David then. Mega Riz for designing that. They just dropped a video on it like yesterday, I think. You should check it out. I'd love to get your opinion on it, Trevor. I'd like to get your opinion on it before I think too highly or lowly of it. Still to do the MTT soon. Yes, I would actually love to have that. That's not like a big priority though. Not really for. I mean, I don't know. Like I would very much like to have it, but like that's an expensive one. Squidman says, I didn't realize the Hellfire was so big. I'm so used to the Lego ones. Yeah, so I think we talked about this. This may have been like a stream topic at some point where we talked about like Lego Hellfire droids. And yeah, no, the like Technic Hellfire droid is actually like pretty close to minifig scale, which gave me a brand new appreciation for it.
What's up?
Oh my god, is that who I think it is?
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
It's me. It's me. It's DDP.
DDP. Let's go.
Yeah, you're talking about the Hailfire droid. I always thought that it was cool that the Technic Hailfire droid is like totally playable with the other sets.
Exactly, yeah. Good set. Very good set. Actually, I'm glad to have that set, even though I didn't enjoy the build very much. Due to self-inflicted, like, wounds, though. Like, as I was, like, Shane, like, told me off the bat, like, bro, like, you're gonna want to, like, do these two sections at the same time. Because it's, like, an atrocious 2x build. And I just totally forgot when I actually started building it. And then I hit, like, the 2x, and I was just like, oh, no.
Is it really that bad?
It is not a fun, it's not a fun build. Anyone who's built it in the chat can attest to it, but I don't think it's a fun build. But, you know, we ball. I had a question, Bob. What is the last set? Actually, hold on. Before we get into anything, we got to address the elephant in the room. Because you have been curiously quiet about a pretty big revelation that is, or announcement that has happened this year. And we got to get your take on it first and foremost. What? I think you know what I'm talking about.
I actually don't. What is it? What's going on?
We need to hear from Jedi Bob himself how he feels about the fact that Lego is making a Jedi Bob Starfighter set. Contain your excitement, please.
I don't know. Man, I've been making like real people videos. Not real people, like actual effort like Lego videos recently, right? I don't know if you've seen them, but whatever. And being named Jedi Bob is not helping my case for trying to do like more legitimate YouTube. So
I knew the day would come.
It was funny, like, you know, back when you did Crate in like 2018, and it's like Jedi Bob was such a niche thing. But the issue is now Lego's like, haha, we're in on it too, and I'm like, no, it's not.
Bro, you were leaving. Bro, you're abandoning people when they needed you the most. Also, I just realized I don't think people can hear you. I totally hold on. Y'all been letting me talk to like a ghost. No, y'all should be able to hear. Can y'all hear Bob? Okay, no, they can hear you. Okay, say something.
Hi.
Okay, they should be able to hear you. Okay, cool.
It's been funnier if everyone's just like, who's he talking to?
I'm talking to Barack Obama.
Levi said I'm gonna try to gatekeep Jedi Bob.
That's bro. You're trying to like downplay it so you can buy up all the Jedi Bob sets yourself. Is that what's happening?
No, I think I have an idea of what I'm gonna do when the set releases, but I don't know. We'll see.
You're gonna change your name? Is that what you're?
It'll be just like a goofy little video.
Like, by the way, don't call me Jedi Bob anymore.
But like, I don't plan on making it like a big. Because the thing is, I'm like, all right, like I'm not saying like I'm ever gonna blow up. I don't think I honestly will. But just in case, I don't want one of my videos to gain traction before I change my name, and then I have to keep the name because I've gotten like, you know, there's too much like. I'm at a point where I'm small enough that if I change it now, it's not a big deal to me.
Bro,
at least.
If Twitter can change its name to X with totally no blowback, I think you can change your name.
Yeah, fair enough.
That's a good question. Like, who? Like, what's the biggest like name? Has there been any big name changes even in this community?
David Hall.
That's actually Boy. Yeah. No, that's a good point. Yeah, Lego Boy. Okay.
I mean, like Just Too Good used to be Just Too Good Eurobricks, but they just shortened their name, so I don't think it's a big deal. Maybe it should just be Jedi B.
Was Jedi she really Just Too Good Eurobrick? That's such an awful name.
Yeah, that used to be the name. Just Too Good Eurobricks.
All right, well, I'm glad she changed it. That's a cringy name. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I think Just Too Good is a good name. I definitely know if I were to change my name, I will not have Brick Studios, Lego Productions, any of that crap in my name. It's just gonna be completely like the Mob Lobster. See, that's a
Nah,
good
you should.
name.
What about Bready Curls?
Hate it.
No, no, no.
Are you? Have you also left that name behind?
Yeah, when I was like 14.
That wasn't that long ago. Jamin Grove says you should be Rich Boy Bob. I agree with that. I'm down with Rich Boy
That'd be
Bob.
awesome.
I should start like a FaZe clan type situation. Everybody's just Rich Boy, whatever. Rich Boy Bob, Rich Boy Shane. No, okay.
FaZe Clan is crazy. Sorry.
Is that a dated reference at this point?
No, I don't know. Just referencing FaZe Clan at all is just goofy to me. But
Oh, okay.
I wanted to talk about your video that you made yesterday because I really, really liked it.
Oh, did you? I'm glad. What'd you like about it?
Well, I mean, I like videos that are like Lego but not Lego.
Yeah.
It's more about like the history and stuff.
Right.
What other considerations did you have on that list? I mean, I know you did honorable mentions, but was there anything else that crossed your mind of being like, that'd be hard to let go, or?
One thing I really did want to put on the list, and it's kind of sad that he's not here, but he's out having fun, so I don't blame him. But actually, this figure right here, I pulled it down because I thought about just putting something about it in the video, but I actually made this like custom Rich Boy J minifigure for me back in the day, and it's not through no fault of his own. It's already slightly outdated just because my hair has grown considerably since then, but like I will never like this thing is awesome. Like I love this thing so much. Like this is really cool.
Yo, Jay,
Basically he like say it again.
If you grow a mustache, you could use the new Keller and Beck face for a sick fig face.
Well, that'd be great if I could grow a mustache, but
Try.
It's gonna call. I literally can't, bro. I'm not like Dennis from the SpongeBob movie where I can just force the hair out of my mouth. Like, bro, like literally, like this is like I've never shaved above my lip a day in my life. This is all I got.
Dang.
That's all I got, bro. Sorry.
Sorry, didn't mean to expose you there.
Yeah, bro, just call me out.
Didn't mean to. Didn't know. Sorry, my own ignorance is my undoing.
I think I don't even know where to go from there. I was not expected for Levi to come after my life. Like
Other stuff you considered, I think, is for the things you wouldn't sell.
Okay, yeah. So yeah, that definitely. Hold on, I had a list of like things that I cut out. Let me see if I still have it. Okay, here I go. Actually, I have the list literally right here. My Darth Revan minifigure. My Resistance Bomber playset. I was just gonna do one of my original like Phase 1 clone collection, which I mean it's not a very big collection, but like I really like those figures. Like pure nostalgia. My 6399 airport shuttle monorail set. The biggest reason I didn't include that one was just because like I mean it's in a box and I was not gonna like assemble it for that video. Sorry. My 2004 or 2003 AT-AT set, and this isn't really an item, which is why I didn't end up on the list. But I don't know if you remember it, but back in it was a few years ago. It was when we on the server did like the like different profile like fan submitted profile pictures throughout Christmas, and then basically it led up to the final one, which was like a big like Christmas photo that I kind of took of all the Boyos on Starkiller. And I don't know, I really like that photo just because like it's like all of our sig figs together and it's festive. So I was gonna put that one on there, but that one I was like it's not really an item, like it's not something I could ever sell if I even wanted to, so I omitted that one. But those were the ones that like when I wrote my list, like I was like, damn, like it was very hard to cut down, and I was just like, okay, these are the ones I think that maybe are less important. Real quick, DMK says do you have at least one of every clone trooper from Lego? Do I have? No, I don't. I don't have the Shadow ARC Trooper, so sorry.
I do have a question for you. Is anything on that list, like, would you consider trading that for that episode 2 poster?
Oh,
That's a good question.
probably yes. Oh no, I don't have the unique fox either. I guess that's another one. I don't have the red belly fox. I mean, what? Like, let's see. If I had to trade one of these things,
Yeah, let's do
definitely not my gunship. I mean, the gunship though is like I can replace that. Like I already have two more, like two of the other like maybe, but like, is that thing worth $400 to me? I don't know. The OG
like the
gunship,
dark red.
no, that one means too much to me. My AT-AT mock, no, definitely not my like the things I kept from my big mocks. The autographed TIE Fighter, no, like that's literally irreplaceable. Like,
Yeah, I remember when you were doing the video on the, and you showed the TIE Fighter, and I was like, oh yeah, I signed it. It was
Yeah.
like so blatant. I was like, oh wow.
maybe I mean, it's not really worth that much money, but maybe the custom Mahonic. Like I feel like I could replace that. Even though I'm glad that Playmation gave it to me, but I guess I haven't owned it long enough for me to be like, I need that specific one. So maybe the custom Mahonic. Would never trade my original Lego Star Wars video game. Like that's irreplaceable. Even though it doesn't even work. We found that out the hard way. Yo, I gotta get real quick. Shout out to my boy Shane. We were planning our original Lego Star Wars video game collab, and he ended up like just bringing his copy of Lego Star Wars just in case. And I was like initially I was like, bro, like you don't need like we can like we're not like what are the chances? And then we get there, and of course my copy just does not work. So like shout out to him for that. And I want to say like one of the he brought an extra controller as well that we ended up needing. So yeah, that was just fate. That whole thing was just kind of meant to happen. Yeah, I wouldn't trade that original Pod Racer set. The Keto Mosaic, like that's like a recent set, and I bought that myself, so like I could replace that. So yeah, maybe I go with the Heated Mosaic, or the Mahonic figure. So if anyone out there wants to make a trade for either of those things, and you own the original Episode 2 Celebration poster, hit me up. Okay, Trevor, I have no clue what you're talking. He says, Jay, what is it like having worked with someone who was once close with the Kardashian family? What are you talking about? I literally have no idea what you're talking about.
He's talking about me.
Oh, that's right. I forgot about your little fling with Kylie.
Dang,
We're keeping that under the wrap. I don't appreciate that, Trevor.
It's okay, bro. It was a dark time for you. You could do better.
Ah, for her.
Oh, okay. Never mind then.
Wait. No, for me.
That's what I'm saying. I was being nice to you. Oh, okay. Yeah, no, it was great, bro. It was awesome working with Ray J himself. Hand delivered those headphones to me, and he was like, "Yo, dog, go ahead and do this video, and I'm gonna pay you." And I was like, "Appreciate it." And I was like, "Yo, I saw an interesting video of you online. You want to talk about it?" And then he just walked away. That was the extent of that interaction.
Okay. I think that's worse than anything I've ever said on one of these streams.
No, really.
If someone's curious, then they'll look that up, and then...
What if someone wants to look up Ray J video? Like that's on them. Like that. Like he's in a lot of videos.
Okay.
Why are you trying to get me in trouble?
My bad.
Hey, we're allowed to make references, okay?
My goal is to not get kicked from this stream today.
Good luck. We'll see how that goes.
Pretty out of reach.
That's a valiant.
Squidman says, would I trade my Boba Fett helmet though? Bro, I would. I honestly don't even know why I still own that, to be honest. I mean, I'm not a person to destroy Lego. If I was, that helmet set would definitely be the first to get it. Yo, Republic Attack says, when's the custom OG Rich Boy J dropship coming? I feel like I gotta make an ATTE before I do that. Because what is a dropship without anything to drop, you know? That's kind of how I look at it. One day, though, it'll come right alongside the Rich Boy J Geonosis mock. I can already like smell the Solid Brick Studios comparisons just manifesting right now. Republic Attack says dropping your AT-AT, of course. Well, I feel like that's something that like has a high probability of happening. Like in modern Star Wars, with all the like mid-era like cloning like stormtrooper stuff, I would not be surprised if like in the Bad Batch we saw Republic dropship drop off an AT, like a Rebels AT-AT.
Mm-hmm.
I enjoyed the first 3 episodes of the Bad Batch personally. I thought they were
Okay,
pretty
I'm
good.
so confused. So are there only 3 episodes out right now?
Yes.
Okay.
They did.
How many
they
are
did a
there going to be
3-episode
total?
premiere. I don't actually remember. Was it like
More than like
18?
Yeah,
That feels like a
somewhere
lot.
around there. It's a lot.
So are they gonna come like weekly or like?
Yes, weekly, but they did a 3-episode premiere, and I think they're doing like they did last season. They did like a 2-episode like mid-season deal. I think they're doing that again as well. But for the
Okay,
most part,
so
it's
it's gonna
one
be
episode week.
a while before this thing finishes.
Yeah, I think
Yeah.
it finishes in late May, if I'm not mistaken.
Interesting. Okay, interesting.
I can't remember. I saw the schedule at one point, but it doesn't
Like
take it that
they're
much.
really good. Like it was such a great start.
It's
That's
definitely
good.
the strongest Bad Batch season start, in my opinion.
That first episode, like
But is it better than Clone Wars?
That's debatable. No.
Okay, interesting.
I think it's better than Clone Wars.
Is there a tube-topped alien in the Bad Batch, though? Who's underage?
Depends on how much Dave Filoni had to do with it.
Apparently not as much compared to other shows. He's only the executive producer, so... Or an executive producer.
I wonder. I mean, I guess he has other more important things to be working on, so that's not like shocking. Does he have anything? Does he have any involvement with like the Mandalorian and Grogu, a Star Wars movie?
Oh, I'm sure.
I'm gonna assume yes.
That's the
Are you going to be seeing that, by the way?
no, I'm not. I already
I'm not
decided
gonna see that
that's
on
a-
release day. I'm
That's
not gonna
Is
see
this
that
gonna
in
be the
theaters.
first Star Wars movie you're going to skip in theaters?
Other than I guess the Clone Wars movie, but yeah.
I forgot that
That's-
movie even came out in
I feel
theaters. I
like
remember
it's
going to
kinda
Blockbuster to get that movie.
Oh, God, that's a throwback.
Yeah, Blockbuster was a real lifesaver back in the day.
Okay, Quick says he's an executive producer on it. Okay, interesting.
That's what I said, yeah.
What if it's
Kev-
actually good, though? Like,
I mean, do I need to play the why I'm not watching Mandalorian season 2 video again? It has nothing to
Yeah.
do with the quality. I'm rejecting it on principle. As for what the principle is at this point, I don't even know. If I'm being quite honest, but now honestly, like I mean, maybe if I'm like at that point, like consumed in the media hype, and I'm like, oh damn, like I want to see a Star Wars movie, like I'll watch it. But at this point, like I could not care less about that. So we'll see.
Yeah. Okay. I
I'm
mean, it's
not
still
excited for it, but I'll probably
Not
end up going to see it at some point.
Are you just gonna see it because it's Star Wars?
Well, so like here, if reviews come out and it's just terrible, then it's a pretty low chance. But honestly, like if I'm with some friends that are interested in going to see it, there's a good chance I end up going to watch it.
I
But I'm
can
not
see
just
that.
gonna
Like
go
if I don't know, like if like Brickworld or something comes around. I don't know when the movie's supposed to come out.
I
But
don't
like if
know.
Brickworld comes around and y'all are like, "Yo, like let's go watch it." Like yeah, I'll check.
See,
it
that
out.
that would be a scenario in which I'd be definitely down to go watch it. But
Yeah.
Hey, what about the Rain movie that they're making?
Oh, that's a come on, easy money,
Okay.
easy money, bro. Is that really surprising to you?
No.
Oh.
I'm,
Uh,
Right now, Bad Batch is like giving me a reason to believe in Star Wars. Based
I thought
on all
you-
the-
I'm not
all the
gonna act like I don't know. I thought you would. I don't know. I don't know where I'm going with that. You're like a big Andor fan, aren't you? Oh, that's a good question. Is it better than Andor?
no.
Do we finally get to see the nuances of the Empire?
I think Andor feels more like the odd one out, right? Because
Yeah.
it for me personally, whereas when I watch Bad Batch, like I felt way more again. Obviously, there's a big part of it that's just like nostalgia because there's so much like Clone Wars in it, right?
Okay, yeah.
But generally, that's just like it just feels like when I think Star Wars, when I think action in Star Wars, when I think about Star Wars, that vibe, it just captures that vibe for me.
You said that's Andor for you.
Nope, that's Bad Batch. Bad Batch captures
Oh, okay.
that vibe for me.
Interesting. Okay.
I like, cause like when Andor was coming out, I was like, oh, this is such a good show. I'm excited for the next episode. Where like watching Bad Batch, I was like a super fan. Like I was just chanting Bad Batch on the way home in the car. Like I was so hyped, and the show did not disappoint.
Okay, cool. I'm glad to hear that. It's weird. I feel like I'm in a weird place with Star Wars right now. Like
Excuse me.
I feel so far removed. I mean, not that I like. I mean, hating on Star Wars is fun sometimes. I'm not gonna act like it ain't. But like, I'm not even like motivated enough to even like criticize it. I'm just like,
Yo, what's up? Hello.
like it's been
Oh
a
my God,
long time
Joe.
since I've really even like thought about Star Wars. Like the thing that I was like recently, the thing that surprisingly made me like feel something about Star Wars. What was I looking at? It was something about episode 1. It may have been when I was I know exactly what it was. When I was like looking up like B-roll for that video I just dropped, and I think it was probably like the pod race segment of it. I wanted to put like Phantom Menace, like I guess clips or whatever, and I found like a commercial from the Phantom Menace, and I was like, oh man, like this, like I kind of felt like I got a little bit in the feels. I don't know why. It just made me feel like happy, I guess. And I think that's the most I've really like felt for Star Wars in a long time. So that was something.
Well, speaking of watching a Star Wars movie in theaters in the Phantom Menace, are you gonna go see the re-release of it this May?
I'm so excited for that. I'm so
I'm
excited.
actually gonna watch that. I'm
I'm
gonna go see
so excited.
Like it'd be like, I mean, it would be cool. It'd be unique. But like, and like, there's like parts of it where I'm like I'm really gonna like that would be cool, like the pod race. And then I remember like there's the rest of the movie. It's like, do I really want to sit through that? So,
Well, what you could do is you could buy a
You can just
ticket.
leave, Jay.
Wait an hour, wait an hour after it starts, and then come in during the pod race. And after the pod race, you leave.
yeah.
Hey.
And
No,
remember
I
to
like
get
it,
the
all
Dune
jokes
popcorn
aside. I
butter.
actually am kind of looking forward to checking it out, just because like that's like a full circle moment for me. Like, that is my first exposure to Star Wars was watching The Phantom Menace in theaters. So, like, going back and watching it again, that would actually, like, I'd probably actually feel some type of way, so.
I think The Phantom Menace is the only Star Wars movie I've seen in theaters.
Was it the 3D?
Oh,
wait,
no.
hold on, wait.
How is
So
that possible?
Wait, what?
Because I'm pretty sure they re-released it at some point.
Yeah,
You didn't
it
see
did.
any of the sequels.
But you didn't
in
see
theaters?
any of the new movies in theaters? How young are you?
Wait, no, yeah, I saw The Force Awakens.
Okay, I was like, are we at the point now where like
was only
we
talking
got
about good
young
ones.
Star Wars fans who were too young to have seen the sequels? I guess it like well, Episode 9 came out in 2019, so
Oh God.
that's
Oh my
5. I mean,
God.
there could be like a 4-year-old Star Wars fan who's like, I Episode 9 came out before I was born.
Oh my God.
That's so weird. Oh my god, yikes.
But like, I think I
Oh.
watched The Phantom Menace in like. When did it re-release? Because it might have
Like
been
2011, 2012.
2011.
Yeah,
Yeah.
2012.
Yeah, but like, so I was born 2002, so I didn't watch the Star Wars movie until I was 10, like in theaters, right?
Wow.
Okay.
And
I saw episode 3 in theaters when I was like 7, I think.
Yeah, I saw 1, 3, 7, 8, 9, Rogue One, and Solo.
I've seen 1, 4.
oh yeah, what am I talking? I
7,
saw
8,
Solo
9.
on Rogue One in theaters.
Solo, Rogue One, yeah.
So you saw Episode 7, Rogue One, and Solo, but you didn't watch 8 or 9. in
I
theaters.
can't remember if I watched 8, but I didn't watch 9. That I know for sure.
That's okay. You didn't miss
Interesting.
much.
I had to
Oh my God.
I-
yeah,
No,
that-
I think you missed a lot, but different strokes for different folks.
But like, I think
Whoa, buddy. What strokes?
Blue,
Oh
are
my
you
God.
trying to get kicked?
Sorry.
Are you trying to get kicked?
I didn't say anything you did not say, okay?
Bro, the word strokes
Oh
is.
my God.
Oh my
Okay,
god.
we're gonna move on. We're gonna move on from this.
Oh, I bet we are.
but like
Bruh.
you also have to remember like, cause I'm not from the U.S., right? So I can't just watch the Star Wars movie at like 5 years old, cause or it depends on the movie, cause like they're in English, right? So before you can learn to like read subtitles and pretty much know what a kid wants to do that, then they
I
much
guess
rather
that's
switch.
understandable, yeah. Yeah, imagine,
So, like,
imagine
that's
being,
why-
like,
like, that's
a
why
Star
Clone
Wars
Wars-
fan in Denmark.
It means a lot to me because that show was in Danish, whereas the movies obviously were not.
Interesting.
So I must have been. I
This is
like,
So, what is Danish accent sound like?
Yeah, I was about to say, like, what's like the voice acting comparison, like in Danish to English? Like, which one is like better?
I mean, I like nowadays I would watch the English one, but that's like the same if I was gonna watch like a Japanese show. I watch the speech in that language because I just want to like I like watching the stuff in the original languages. But like it didn't like it feels basically the same. Like they've gotten really like close. Like the vibe which the characters give, it's like exactly the
Very interesting.
Mm-hmm.
Is Hayden Christensen related to to Kjeld Christensen?
Maybe distant
no.
related.
He's related to Hans Christensen.
Is Hayden Christensen Danish? Did Hayden Christensen voice himself in the Danish Clone Wars?
yeah. He, the pronunciation is not that good because he doesn't know what he's saying.
What if they actually were related? That'd be wild.
That would be a weird full circle moment.
It's just like it's such a common name.
Yo, hold on. I think we might have just figured out some lore. So all of us know that Lego
Lore.
has like traditionally had and still does have an anti-prequel bias. We're all very aware of this, right?
Yes.
Wait,
What if
say
this
that
is
again?
actually fueled by like a family feud between like the Lego
Oh.
Christensens and Hayden Christensen.
Damn, crazy.
Oh my god.
Bro, it was always personal.
But like, the prequels aren't good movies. Like
Well, obviously.
that, because I think a lot of people like, I don't know why that suddenly became a thing. Because when I was growing up, like that's the thing you heard. I don't know, like it didn't change until like 2016.
It
or
didn't
something.
change until Disney started making movies, and then
Yeah, it's like,
and then we all united against a new enemy named Captain.
Yeah, it was just like, what?
I liked the prequels growing up. Like those, like I was born after episode 1 came out, but I grew up watching all of them. Like I guess I was like in first grade. Like
I
when
mean,
all
all
of them were on
kids
DVD.
like the prequels.
Yeah,
growing up.
Yeah,
like
yeah,
that's
it's not like
it's a
some
movie
movie
with
over here
spaceships
saying,
and laser swords.
Yeah,
Like,
we're
that's
talking
not-
about people
yeah.
who can actually
Yeah.
form like real opinions. Like,
Yeah, a lot of adults in my life were like, yeah, these are objectively bad. My parents were
Yeah.
like, I mean, if you enjoy them, like, watch them. And they would watch them with me, too. But my uncle would just be like, I will not watch those movies.
dang.
based on
that's
film.
really interesting. I was talking to my dad about this. He watched all three like growing up, like in the original, in theaters, like in the 70s and 80s.
Uh-huh.
Like I asked him about the prequels. I mean, he was like more of an adult, but it's like I had no interest in seeing them. I'm so confused. Like I don't know.
I mean, there are a lot of Star Wars fans by that point, because you have to think about like Star Wars. There was like a Star Wars content like black hole basically
Yeah.
between the original trilogy and the prequels. So there were a lot of people, even if like they were a big Star Wars fan, like when it's just out of the public eye for so long, like you just kind of lose interest. And even when like it comes back, it's like, oh, I remember liking that, but like, you know, if you weren't actively engaged, it might be a little bit harder to get more excited, especially when it's like an all new cast. It's like the newer version of, not necessarily all new cast, but still like reappearing characters, quote unquote. But
Yeah,
that
it's
doesn't
not
shock
like
me.
a direct
Yeah.
sequel, it's prequel. Like,
Just so it makes sense. Yeah.
That kind of stuff happens all the time, especially now. Like all the '80s movies that get remade, and you're like, yeah, I don't really care to see that. Or like, you know,
Yeah,
something
like
will be gone for,
the
30
all
years when they
female
get sequels.
Ghostbusters. Like you think like there's
Yeah,
like
oh,
diehard
God.
Ghostbusters fans like, oh, I gotta go see that.
Oh, that looks so bad.
Someone said are we reading chat? I mean we try to keep up with chat. So let me go back. DMK realized that
What's up, chat?
he has a birthday show at Hayden Christensen. That's actually what's up. I share a birthday with Harrison Ford, so that's kind of cool.
That's cool.
Did you
I
hear
share a
lightning?
birthday
Yes, you
with
did
the
hear
king.
lightning. There are rain sounds. I'm literally in the middle of a rainstorm, man. I didn't fight that big legal battle against big rain for there to not be rain sounds. Yes, Jedi Bob Studios. Imagine a 7-year-old watching Attack of the Clones and being like, the dialogue between Padme and Anakin was not up to par.
Yeah,
Exactly.
You just skip over that part.
Bro, when
Like,
you were like 7 years old, you probably like watching Clone Wars, you'd be like, bro, Anakin got Riz, bro. Like literally, like dude,
Dude,
like
they
just
were-
like pulled Padme, like she
When
must
I
have.
was watching
she
Attack
loves
of the
him.
Clones, they were just making up words. I didn't understand that language. I just waited for the next lightsaber part.
There, exactly.
Yeah.
Imagine paying attention to the words in Star Wars.
Yeah.
I remember, like literally. Okay,
Honestly,
this is like
It
childhood,
makes the prequels worse if you do.
bro. Childhood dumb J childhood moment. I remember like at the end of episode 3. Whenever they're like going on about something, and then all I hear is like Yoda talking to Obi-Wan, and I like ignoring what came before and afterwards. All I heard was the words Qui-Gon, and I'm like, oh my god, Qui-Gon is
Oh my
back.
God.
Like I
that's
just
so-
like as a
people
kid,
watch
I
Star Wars
distinctly
now.
remember having that reaction, and then like when I saw the movie again, I was like, oh, like he's not actually packed, but like he's like Obi-Wan's gonna like talk to him, I guess. I don't know.
Packed?
I feel like that's
You thought
exactly
that
how
he
people watch
survived
Star Wars now, like
getting
the
a-
Obi-Wan show and stuff.
Honestly, yeah, there's nowadays.
It is
Black-
weird
black
that, like,
and-
yeah, bro, back in the day, you could, like, witness a Star Wars character die and be surprised when they came back. Not so much anymore. Like, okay, jokes aside, like, obviously, y'all know how I feel about it. Revivals, I don't like them. But, like, Like that's actually like a really big difference in like the climate of Star Wars back then versus now. Like, it's almost expected for people to come back now. Like the idea of like Qui-Gon ever doing anything again was like ludicrous. Same thing with Darth Maul. And like now those are like now the Darth Maul thing is like the less like that's like the less extreme example.
Yeah, now people are like, we want Padme back. And it's like, oh god, you know, like now people are like demanding for it and expecting it all the time. It's just crazy.
Like the way we view Star Wars, like it's so much different now than like I would have viewed it. Like bad or good aside, it's just like that's weird
it's
to think about.
Yeah.
Next, they'll bring back Vader.
Vader's gonna be the main villain in the Rey movie. That would actually be a full circle.
Like, Gap stuff.
Trevor asked a good question. What prequel did y'all watch the most as a kid?
Oh.
None.
Yeah.
3, probably.
None.
Oh, because they didn't exist when you were a kid?
I just watched Clone Wars.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, I had episodes 1 and 3 on DVD for a while before I had 2, so I feel like it's either 1 or 3.
Yeah.
I feel like probably 3.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure the only DVD I had was I had like 4 different discs from like season 1 through 3 of the Clone Wars.
I think I watched 3 and 6 the most out of the movies when I was a kid, but I can't remember.
I've told this story before, but I still remember that time I had a birthday party. And of course, as a kid, you have like such an awful conception of like time. But at my birthday party, I had all these plans because it was a sleepover. So I was like, oh, we have all the time in the world. So I was like, okay, like we're gonna play like this entire video game, and then we're gonna play this entire video game, and then we're gonna watch all of the Star Wars original trilogy.
Oh my god!
I remember we started, and like 20 minutes into it, we're just like, okay, like we're not gonna make it through this. Like let's do something else.
20 minutes in, oh my god.
Because I like. Oh, go ahead.
The thing you said about like time just reminded me of like because I remember like as a kid not realizing that the prequels were like newer than the original trilogy.
Interesting.
Oh yeah.
I guess that is
like,
episodes like the 1, 2, and 3 came out
because
before
Hayden
5 and 6.
is in the 6th one, so like oh yeah, of course, and like same with the Lego games, like it didn't feel new. It's just like because they're all there together. So they must have all come
okay,
out
never mind.
around
I forget
the
that
same time.
you were born after. I was gonna say, well, Lego Star Wars was the easiest way to like understand it because 1, 2, and 3 came out before 4, 5, and 6. But none of this matters because you weren't alive when those games came out.
Yeah.
DMK says my
When the
memories of
games
watching the
came out?
prequels on DVD is renting them all the time from the library, bro. That's what's up. That is what's up.
Oh wow.
Recently,
When did the game come out? Did you say I wasn't alive when the games came out?
Well, I don't know. Maybe you were, but you weren't. Maybe like actively.
You were
It
like
came out
a toddler.
yeah. In 2000, how old were you in 2005?
3.
Exactly. Yeah.
But I actually haven't played the complete saga.
Have you played the original Lego Star Wars game?
My friend had the game. We played it at his place, and then I kept talking about it. Then one day, like my mom surprised me in the car with Lego Star Wars, the original trilogy, and I was just like, "They made more of this? Hell yeah!" So like, and then we started hanging out at my place and playing the second one. So
Bro, like, y'all haven't lived if y'all didn't get to experience not only the hype of the original Lego Star Wars, but then when they came back with the Lego Star Wars 2 the next year, oh my god, bro.
Yeah.
Oh my god, bro. I was so hyped.
what year were you born?
1995.
I've had like a recent struggle for the past
With what?
few days. I've
Mortality.
just been really depressed that I wasn't born in '96.
Why 96?
Why 96?
I feel like I missed out on all the like. I don't know. I was watching like midnight release videos of old video games, and I was just like, man, I hate being like 21 in 2024. It sucks. It's just so lame. Like I missed out on all the cool stuff. Like I didn't get to experience like the fun of like better and older Lego sets. Like
I can see that. It's okay.
I'm
It's
just
funny
so-
because
I'm just
I
so
literally
depressed
feel
about
the.
it.
Well, I mean, I wasn't technically too young, but like I felt the same way about like the episode 2 sets. It wasn't because of like my age. It was just because I wasn't like a fan during then. So I guess you could also
Nah,
think
for
about
me
it like
it was the age.
who's
like
to say that you would have been even interested in those things if you were born.
I mean, I won't bring it up, but like everything was just cooler back then. Like I'm not gonna bring in wrestling, obviously but then on top of that, like
Everything
Halo,
was better.
and I know Shane knows when I'm talking about this, but like Halo 3 came out in 07. Man, I was like only 5. I couldn't play it back then. And I'm just
be
so
like,
upset.
I
I'm just
was
so mad
born in
about
the
it.
wrong era.
The
I'm
2000s were like the best decade to grow up as a kid.
I'm
Oh,
so
for
angry
sure.
about
Oh
it.
yeah. Oh yeah.
Because, like,
bro.
Like, we could
okay.
go on for days how great it was.
Like I was thinking, I was like, all right, if I was born in '96, I would have been like the perfect age to get like the Batman sets, watch Avatar.
Sorry,
as a
hold on.
kid,
Not to
watch
interrupt.
SpongeBob.
Could someone share a server
Wait, you
invite
didn't-
link in the
You
chat
didn't watch Avatar?
so
as a kid?
La Lovi can join?
I got you.
Appreciate it, bro. Appreciate it.
He's gonna send the wrong link. Just watch.
Oh,
But
You didn't
yeah, it's
specify
like
which server though.
Aw.
Got
you
it.
Oh,
still,
oh,
you still
Blue
get
Brick.
to
What a jokester.
you still get to experience like indie Lego, Batman Lego, like all the good stuff. But no, instead I got Clone Wars. Ugh.
Wait, like
Sad life I live.
I'm born in 2002. I have some of the like original Lego Batman,
Nah,
and
just
I
wasn't
watched
cool like that.
Avatar. And
I think honestly, like I mean, from a Star Wars lens, like I feel like I grew up during like the perfect time. Like,
no.
Get like
Hell no.
2005 for like a Star Wars fan. Oh my god, like
Not,
Yeah, insane.
no,
Right.
we got so
And
much.
2005 was one of the best years in Star Wars history.
Shane, when
Yeah.
were you
Yeah.
born? '98.
98.
Same
See, that's
here.
too late. I don't want to be born in '98.
But all the stuff, it's funny because all the stuff you just mentioned that you missed out on, I experienced.
Exactly.
Yeah, but I want to be a little bit
Grew up with
older.
that Jedi Bob. Like,
I need
what?
to align myself perfectly with Halo
Yes.
3.
I mean, yeah, I mean,
What?
it would have been cooler if, like, sure, like, if I was born in the mid '90s, I could like experience like seeing like the Lord of the Rings trilogy in theaters and like being at the midnight
Yeah.
release of like Halo 2 or 3. Like,
I remember my
Sure,
parents went to
but-
see that, and they brought my cousin who was a little too young, and he was totally scared the entire time.
What movie?
So,
Yeah, I
I just remember that being a thing, but I wasn't, going to the theater to see it, unfortunately.
Yeah, I
Wait
just
for
feel like I
Lord
missed
of the
out.
Rings.
Yeah.
Oh,
I
okay.
don't get that. I really don't get that. What
I
the
don't
mean,
know,
I
have
listen,
any
like-
okay? Have any of you bought a video game at midnight? Like gone to buy a video game at midnight? Have any of you done that?
No.
No, but I wish I
No.
could have back in the
I
day
have-
when I didn't exist.
Like
I have
that seems a little.
We
Like
have-
there's, I mean, maybe GTA I would have done that for, but like other than that, I can't say there was like a video game that I was so like I needed to have it at midnight.
Obviously, yeah, because like the game, like for me, most games, it's the most important thing is like which one of your friends is gonna buy the game. It's
Do
not-
you not have a console?
What?
Why is
I
like why
think
does
you
it
can
matter
still play
which
it
of your
with them.
friend? I'm
Yeah, I want
confused.
to play with my friends. So
Oh,
if they don't,
That's
buy
one
the
thing
game-
I cannot stand about modern game culture. Like multiplayer. Like ugh.
That's not modern culture.
Wow.
That's like
That is
it's a-
very much modern game culture.
well, do you hate multiplayer in general or like live service monetization and like how game studios and companies handle online multiplayer?
It's just I guess I just like the prevalence of like multiplayer, like versus story. Like so few games now are like I'd say heavily focused on it. Like you still have your big ones and that's great, but like I guess I'm just a single player type of guy.
I mean, there's still plenty of like good single player games that are coming out.
yeah.
But
I mean,
you're
I
just
think
not-
there are some.
I feel
but I'm
like you
saying-
don't pay attention enough to the industry to really like know about that.
Okay, I guess looking at it through like a GTA 5 lens, that game has basically been dead for me since, you know, like a year after it came out because they did nothing in terms of single player for that game.
Have you played Red Dead?
Yes.
That's
Jay,
Love that
you're
game.
skipping over the fact that you were born in the perfect year, almost. 1 year later would have been more perfect, but...
Wow.
Wait, what?
I was too old to appreciate certain things.
But it's not fair. It's, it makes me so mad. I've been so depressed about
Stormy
it. the past,
agrees. Single
few
player
days.
is slept on. Thank you, Stormy.
Well, there's nothing you can do about it, Jedi Bob. So
I know! It makes me so mad.
Yeah, dude.
Like, the only thing I got going for me is I grew up with Minecraft, and I'm kind of over that. So, you know, like...
That's been so much time though. That's like a lot of people.
Like any kid these
You're
days can
ruining
grow
it
up with
for me.
Minecraft.
You're ruining it for me more, Bluebrick. Stop.
He had it set in his head. I'm just glad I avoided polio. That was nice.
Well, it's on the comeback. I don't know if you've heard.
yeah. And
Oh,
yeah,
dang.
yeah,
Never mind. Bro, we're all gonna get to experience polio too.
Electric Boogaloo.
Yes, that. It's not fair.
Jay, I just want to say that yeah, you definitely don't pay attention to the industry because like a crap ton of great single player games came out last year. Just looking at the list.
It's not
So-
like it used to be. I'm not saying it doesn't happen.
No, Jay, no.
Yeah, like,
It's not, bro. It's not. It's literally
It's
not,
not
bro.
like you-
Okay,
You know what-
maybe.
you know what your
Okay,
issue is.
bro.
I know what your issue is.
My
Like,
issue
your
is I
issue
basically
you just
only
really
play
want
GTA.
a GTA single player again. That's what.
Yes. Yes, absolutely.
There we go.
Yes.
Then we don't need to have this discussion.
Yeah,
Okay.
Jake, go on Netflix and play though.
There we go.
No, but oh, never mind. Y'all
Go
don't
on
understand.
Jay just
Netflix
wants
and play.
another Jay just wants another Rockstar single player experience. That's what he's missing.
But you
That's
can
what
have the single player and just ignore the multiplayer.
No, but I'm saying like in terms of like more content for it. Like not only like
like you
GTA
want a single
Online,
player
GTA
experience
Online
that has
not
like
only
DLC
like
expansion.
hindered single player like content for GTA 5, but it also like inevitably like pushed GTA 6 way back. There's no if GTA 5 Online did not exist, there's no way it would have taken this long for GTA 6 to come out.
You're right. Yes.
Yeah.
It's also like the 2000s had so much like
Oh,
the games
hold
were
on.
so
Also,
great.
I would
But you can
argue
still play,
for
though.
the original
Like, what
Battlefront.
game
Also,
did you-
the original. I'm sorry, not
That's
the original.
coming
The,
out again. It's
not the
literally
original.
coming
No,
out
no,
in, like, a
shut
month.
up. Like the Battlefront, like EA Battlefront, the first one, very much hindered by online play because that's like all
Yes.
they catered to. Battlefront 2 was a little bit. Battlefront 2 did have a campaign, which I would still say like it could have been more substantial if it had happened, you know. In the
And
mid-2000s.
also like some offline instant action stuff, which also could have been more.
Exactly. Yes. See, bro.
Came out, like,
Exactly.
years later,
Bro.
too.
Exactly,
It came at
bro.
launch.
Exactly. I'm telling you, bro. I had a point. It was somewhere hidden in there, but I had a point. Also, just the idea of like I guess when I was a kid, never in my mind, never did it ever cross my mind as a kid, like, oh, which of my friends are gonna get this game? Like in my mind, when I was a kid, it was like if I get the game, then if friends come over, they can play it with me. Which I'm not saying it's a bad thing. I'm just saying like that concept of like, oh, who am I gonna be able to play this with, determining like whether or not I'm gonna get a game. Like that's such a foreign concept to me.
You're 2000s privileged. I never got that privilege because they got rid of split screen.
Yeah.
Split screen gaming is so fun. Like
Bro, that's the
I bet
most
it is.
fun thing I've done in a long time. Like last year, oh my god.
Yeah, that was so much
I would
fun.
rather have online play than split screen.
why not both?
Oh yeah, okay, yeah.
You must
Yeah.
pick
But if I
one.
had to pick one, like, cause I think the Skywalker Saga game, it feels like why not have online multiplayer?
I will
That's so
say, as a
funny.
kid, I wanted online for like the original Lego Star Wars so bad, because like me and my friend, like his mom was weird. Like she was. I mean, I don't know if y'all had parents like this growing up, or if you had friends with parents like this growing up. But like, I could go over his house, but he could never come over my house. Like, his mom was like totally against it.
Oh yes, I had that. Yeah.
Bruh,
The
that
only time he ever came over my house was actually for that birthday party that I mentioned earlier, and the only reason he was allowed to was because his big sister came with him, and she sat there with us the whole time, which was probably very weird for him.
SpongeBob, Jay, was he allowed to watch SpongeBob as a kid or no?
Oh yeah, like I don't think I mean I don't remember ever really like talking about SpongeBob with him, but I don't remember him having the like the censorship parents, but he just had the like overprotective parents.
Yeah. They were the worst. I used to make fun of kids for that when I was a kid.
Would you have made fun of me because my mom didn't let me watch The Simpsons?
No, that doesn't bother me as much as like the kids that were like, I can't watch SpongeBob. I'm like, oh yeah, you suck.
I could not watch SpongeBob.
It made me so mad as a kid. I was a stupid, angry little kid, but it made me so mad. I was like, why aren't you able to watch Cartoon Network? And they're like,
what's up, Chris Del Santo? How you doing, bro?
It was like the kids that I knew when I was a kid that would take apart their Lego sets. I'm like, no, that's not how you do it. You do it wrong.
I will say I was very, and I still kind of am. I feel like I was a very like judgmental kid in terms of how like kids played with their stuff, and I think in a lot of ways I still very much am that way.
Yeah.
Like within those eras.
Yeah, that, but also like if you're gonna, I think more so with me. Like, I feel like you gotta, like, play realistically, you know? Like, some kids will, like, have Lego stuff and, like, crash them into each other. And I'd be like, no, like, that's not how that works. Like, if you're gonna have, like, a Lego lightsaber fight, you gotta, like, hold the hand so you can, like, get a nice twist on the blade when they're fighting each other, you know? Like...
Yeah, you didn't like the kids that would just clash together their toys. I'm like, no, you're an idiot.
Exactly.
Stop playing like that. Like, what are you, dumb? And they're like,
or kids, or what I
judged?
also didn't like... I mean, most of y'all won't be able to relate to this. Brendan, you might understand. When you're playing with wrestling toys, and like when a kid would do like a slam, they would pick their figures up like a couple feet off the ring and then do the slam, so it makes a loud thwack. As opposed to like, no, his feet should be on the floor when he does the slam. Why is he jumping so high?
I felt that same way. Like they would just go psh, 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 and just like punch them together, and I'm like, "What are you doing?"
Yes, like it's like the way like a cartoon would depict a kid playing with toys. That's how I look at it.
Yeah. That's how I got that bothered me with Lego though, especially. It's like, yes, mixing eras. They'd be like, "Oh, Anakin and Luke," and I'm like, "Excuse me, what?
Yeah, what?
How dare you? Like, what's wrong with you?"
Huh? Or having like Darth Maul, you know, post episode 1. That would be weird.
Yeah, I still judge kids. Like, I would go up to an 8-year-old today and go, "You're an idiot." Like, play with
those like,
bro, having Darth Maul around clone troopers, yuck.
Well,
Stop. But like, when people had their city figures and Star Wars figures mixed, so like you could have a figure with like a flesh toned head and yellow hands.
I will say, I mix them all the time. Because in Star Wars, it was like that. Like, I had, like, yellow Star Wars figures, and I had, like, flesh Star. And at that point, that was the only way. Like, if I wanted episodes, like, 2 Obi-Wan and Anakin, they had to be yellow, bro. I'm sorry. Okay?
No, that's not allowed.
I'm sorry. There was no other way, okay? It's Lego's fault.
But like, did you mix them like so the figures themselves were mixed?
Nah, I mean, probably not. Not on purpose, at least.
I just know I used to get really mad when kids would like buy the set. Kids would buy the set and had never seen Star Wars, and like that's fine. But then at a certain point, stop buying Star Wars sets. But anyways, the second issue was I really got annoyed. Like, yeah, if they'd like buy like sets. First of all, they throw away the instruction manual, and I'm like, "Are you serious?" And then secondly, they would just take it apart, and I'm like, "Why did you take it apart?"
I would say that was a party foul. But as a kid, before you understood like online instructions, the idea of like throwing away an instruction book was just like, bruh, like those are the sacred texts. You can't get rid of those.
And, like,
most of my
so many
sets were taken
kids.
apart.
So many kids would be like, I don't have the instructions anymore. And I'm like,
That's
are you?
so.
I
And
almost
whose
said
fault was that?
Yeah,
almost said
exactly.
bad word
That's
there,
a
but I just feel like-
self-imposed problem. You deserve the consequences.
Yeah, I was just like, what is wrong with you? Like, what are you, 8? And they're like, yes. And I'm like, oh, yeah, I forgot.
Well, that checks out then.
But, no, my friend had the Shanghai Chase and the 2008 ATAP from Star Wars and Indy. And yeah, I was like, oh, those sets are so cool. Can I see him? He's like, yeah, I got the figures. And I was like,
Oh my
"What are the
God."
sets?" And he's like, I don't know. And I'm like
Wait,
Yeah.
what? What have you
it's
done?
a struggle.
What have you done with those sets? Tell me
Like,
now.
I wouldn't play Lego with anybody else but myself because I hated everyone else, I guess.
I played Lego with my cousins because that we did that growing up, but they also understood. They weren't doing anything crazy, so that was totally fine.
I preferred, being in control, just being able to change the narrative as I please. Like, I didn't have to.
Yeah.
I do understand that. Like, yeah, I there was a part of me as a kid, like, I don't know, maybe only child syndrome, because I was like an only child for most of my childhood. But like, I would have that thought in the back of my head, like, if I was like playing with like friends or like family or something, and they would do something I don't like, in the back of my mind, I would totally just be like, I can't wait for you to leave so I can do this the right way.
Yeah.
Were you? I just had a question. I totally left my mind.
But this has to be like the nerdiest conversation we've had on Signal in a long time.
I disagree. I think all your Star Wars conversations are way worse.
I mean, I feel like talking about like Star Wars lore to me feels less nerdy than talking about this is how you should be playing with toys.
I remembered my question. Were you? So I wasn't, but my older brother was, who played with action figures. But were you like? Did you pretend you had more clones or droids on the battlefield than there actually was?
Oh, that's a good one. No,
I didn't, because that's why I like.
I had like 5 clones, so definitely.
I didn't, but like, let's say like I can't, 5 clones or something. I can't remember. If I had 5 clones and they went to battle and 2 got killed, the 2, there was apparently 2 more guys with them.
You just revive them and then make them someone else.
The entire thing, they just haven't said anything. That's why we didn't notice them before now.
It's like that Robot Chicken sketch where like the officers get quote unquote choked out by Vader, but they just send them to like get like a new hair and mustache, and then just send them back out.
Yeah,
that's how I did it. I would kill the guys, and then I could bring them around and then pretend they're new guys, but I couldn't pretend there was extra live guys.
No.
Like that bothered
Right?
me.
Yeah. I was a kid. I mean, maybe I had a small imagination. I played within the confines of my collection, so like I wouldn't be like, here's my scenario, and then figure it out. I'd be like, okay, like what kind of scenario makes sense for what I have, and then like I was very much like that.
Yeah, like the make-believe for me is like the environment and stuff. Like you use your Lego, but outside of that, like you pretend your carpet's like, grass or whatever. That's where my imagination would kick in. But like figures and vehicles, I needed to have the real thing, or else I didn't really.
Or else it just wasn't there. That was
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
But we played with Legos
capitalism
correctly.
as a child is understanding if you don't have the toy, then you haven't worked hard enough to earn it, and you don't deserve to get to play it out, even in your mind.
But that's why, like, I find it important for Lego to release sets that belong with each other in similar time intervals. Because if you release a bunch of different sets, like, how's a kid supposed to get these and combine them all to one thing?
Oh, I agree. I mean, there's still a big droid problem. There's still like shout out to the new battle pack. That kind of helps. But like in terms of like battles and such, like where the droid vehicles?
It's just like imagine being a kid and going, "Whoa, these 4 droids really gonna cause some damage to the freaking ATTE."
Yeah.
And the smaller thing, like you have the.
Oh yeah.
But he's not going.
Hold on, real quick. Chat. Chris Santos says he used to rip up his instructions on accident because of looking at the ads so much in the back. That is an underrated thing. I remember
I did that.
I would take some instruction books to school with me just to look at sometimes. Like that was
Bro.
definitely a vibe.
Yo, that's what the 2009 dictionary was so clutch.
Oh,
That
yeah.
was nice. That was nice for that reason.
I remember in the like late '90s, early 2000s sets, like it depended on what size, but they came with like little catalogs.
Yes. I have one. Hold on. I'm pretty sure I have one sitting right here.
Those are the best.
Those
Bro,
were
look at
great.
this.
Not that I experienced it because I wasn't cool like you and Jay.
There was this one from 2003
Look at that.
that had like all the episode 2 sets in it. And I just loved so much.
Let's
Bro.
see this thing.
Look at that.
Ooh. Was that in the
Oh
was
yeah.
that in the 1999 Naboo Starfighter set?
Maybe I have so many of these sitting around at this point that I don't know like specifically what set it came from, but it's definitely one of the like episode 1 sets because there's episode 1 stuff in here.
Are you gonna make like a 1999 video soon?
I don't know if I were to do something like that, it certainly would be something I would talk about publicly until I actually did it. So, you
I
know,
don't know. Fair enough, I guess. I was thinking, I have the 2007 MTT, and I was thinking about making a video on that. I can't believe we haven't gotten another MTT, to be honest.
I mean we did, but you know,
Yeah.
No, I meant since
but
2014.
y'all didn't know how to act, so maybe like Lego's been totally discouraged from making another one because of how y'all acted about the last one.
Lego's like that parent that's like, be thankful for what you get.
Yeah. Oh, you don't like it? Okay, fine. No more MTTs. How does that feel now?
Fast die.
We did a bad job.
Kill it if you had to.
Trevor said, "I think you really think Lego like looked at the response to the last MTT and was just like, okay, fine, no more MTTs."
I wouldn't be
I
sure.
hope we get a Clone Wars variant.
No,
no, absolutely
no, no.
Hell no.
Now that you said
Yeah.
that, that's gonna happen. Oh,
No.
It's probably going to happen. I think we're gonna get it before we get another
Well, we're
round
gonna-
one, probably.
we're gonna get a red MTT. Ugh.
Hey, I have a question, and I don't know the answer. That's why I'm asking it.
Okay.
That's really stupid.
That's how questions work.
Does I'm so stupid.
When
Does
I'm in
the
class
old
and I ask the teacher a question.
does the old brown crack, or is that only reddish brown in like
Only
red?
like reddish brown, like the early production, early
Mhm.
production. reddish
So what
brown.
what I've noticed, it is I had the Kingdom of the Crystal Skull set sealed, and I was building it, and it has a lot of the dark red in it, which was not fun. But like, I'll get a set that's open, and the dark red will be perfectly fine, and it's like from the same year, and I don't like. Does it being put to use make it less crackable? Like, what's the deal with that? Like, because
It
the
just
sealed
hardens.
ones.
Like it's just
Usually the
how.
other way around, I find. So I don't know.
No, I've
Yeah,
had
it just
that
becomes
happen.
more
Like,
brittle
when I-
over time.
Yeah, like I mean that's why I'm like, bro. The two most expensive sealed sets I have are Ewok Village and the UCS Sandcrawler, so I'm very like apprehensive about those.
Like
But,
everything's gonna crack. Like I've gotten 2 sets that were sealed that had brown or dark red, and so many of them cracked it. It was so sad. I was
Yeah.
so upset. And I didn't know if the old brown, like if I should avoid getting old brown sets sealed because I didn't know if that happened to that as well. But
cracking is the price you pay. That was actually like a Lego imposed design feature to encourage people to open up their sets and not hoard them.
Oh, that would be that.
I'm telling you, bro, we got all the
W.
lore here
We
on
should-
the
They
Rich
should
Boy
just like,
J.
hey, we're kind of tired
YouTube
of
channel.
all these like resellers, so we put a self-destruct inside every
And,
set. If it's
and
not
also that was a
built with it.
way. That was a
Bro.
way for the make kids to play with the sets properly instead of smashing them together.
Lego is
Yeah.
woke, bro. Real quick, bro, shout out to Todd Rowe for the $49.99 super chat. Holy crap. He says, good luck on the build. I love your work. Thank you so much, dude. Oh my god. What a boyo. Oh my
The
god.
big bucks.
I can afford to pay off those lawyers. Thank you so much, dude. I really, really appreciate it.
I just got Stas Ali, but
That's a good figure.
yeah, except it looks like someone took a bite out of her neck.
Oh no.
Oh.
What's worse, chewed Lego or yellowed Lego?
Chewed Lego.
Good Lego. Yellow Lego is still Lego. That's...
Yellow Lego, you could
Yellow
like
is,
at
like,
least maybe
natural.
repair.
Chewed is not.
I think I
Yellow
might prefer
Lego might
chewed
be
Lego
safe.
over
Chewed
yellow.
Lego is like just gone. It
I,
just
you can just
coming
file,
back.
you just file down the edges.
Doing on your brick.
I don't know. I might prefer to have chewed Lego than yellow Lego.
What?
Nah.
No.
You can at least save yellow Lego. You could like there's like a chemical
Yeah.
process. You could do that.
Yeah,
There's at least a
you're right.
chance.
You're
With
right.
like chewed Lego, no, bro. Nah.
I bet you really like just want a snack.
Bro,
Might as
you
well
can
get the
just
quick
file
snack.
it, just file down the edges, just smooth it out. No big deal.
Bruh. Also, who the hell like chews on their minifigures? Like, why would you
But
do
like,
that?
Okay, no. You're telling me as a kid. Hold on, no,
Stop.
listen. Yeah, you're telling me as a kid you never use your teeth to get a minifigure head off the body. Like,
No.
keep it real, bro.
What? No,
Keep
you're
it real,
lying.
bro.
You're lying.
That's what
No,
I
How
was.
weak are you? That's not like hard. Okay, like if like two
Bro,
plates were together, and you
sometimes
could
it's hard to get the head off.
understandable. But a minifigure head? Oh no, come on.
Bro, sometimes they're stuck on the body.
That was not an issue for me. Okay, actually, no. There was
Still
one
an issue
time.
for me sometimes.
There was
Like,
one,
what?
there was
Yes!
one head that did have that problem, and that was the glow in dark head for the original Scarecrow figure. But I did not give in to childish impulses, and I decided to use soap to remove the head, and that actually worked.
Bro, I was a
Oh.
kid, bro. I couldn't. I probably wasn't even potty trained. You expect me to
Okay,
know
wait,
not
no,
to put a
it's
Lego
not.
in my mouth? Like, come on.
Bro, if you
bro.
weren't potty trained, you shouldn't have had Lego in the first place. You should have been like rocking Duplo at that point.
Oh my god, bro. I'm sorry. I grew up before.
Bro.
I grew up before everyone was weak. I never had Duplo. I was sent into the trenches head
Jay
first.
grew up
It's
in the good
Coke and
era.
died.
I agree.
Okay, none of y'all as a kid used your teeth to get a minifig head off. Come
Oh,
on.
my- Absolutely.
No.
Of course.
Wait,
Oh my
Bluebird, did
I
you
was
say
a minifig
horse?
dad.
I think I was
Yeah.
too scared to accidentally swallow it.
Trevor, I'm not an elitist. I just
You're a smart
knew
kid.
how to treat my toys.
Okay,
right,
no, we're
bro.
making a poll. That's no. Thank you, Javen.
I've
Shout
done
out to everyone who's being honest in the chat.
I still
I've
do
done
it.
Yeah, I did.
I did it the other day and messed up a really rare figure.
Oh
I think it was one of my. Was it one of the indie sets or was it? It was some set I built recently.
Don't tell me you took a bite out of Molaram.
No, it wasn't Molaram. No. It was a sealed one. And yeah, I was just like, oh, I gotta get him off. And
What
And then
figure
it-
was it?
I don't know. I left a scuff on it and it was bugging me, but I don't.
Oh my gosh.
Jeez.
I think. I think it was the home one that Jay gave me. I built it recently.
Bro, okay,
Uh,
especially before like brick separators were popular, bro. Like, come
Yeah.
on.
But it wasn't
Oh,
good.
do you remember
though.
that old
I
like
never
gray
used
one,
my-
Jay? Did you have one of those?
I did not. The ruffled one. I did not know.
Yeah.
The- Oh yeah.
I didn't even know where
Sure.
you get that. Like they were like you had like you did. I had a lot of Lego sets. As a kid, I didn't have a single brick separator.
Yeah,
I
I
don't
don't know. I got mine from like one of those big eBay lots back when I was a kid, but I don't remember like what actual set it was from.
How? Hold
I
on.
had a
What-
the-
when did
like
you
a
get
bird that could eat pieces when you needed to clean up.
When did you hold on? Hold on. When did you get that eBay lot?
Oh, this was
Like, how
a long
young
time
were you?
ago. Like 2007, I think. Yeah, it was 2007 because that was when my dad was like, "Yeah, we got the MTT," and it was the stupid old one.
Oh, okay. I mean, that's
Was
still
wonderful.
kind of early days of eBay. Like, I feel like in 07, like the first time I ever got anything off of eBay, it was probably like maybe like 06, 07. So I guess that's fair.
hmm
I was like, but like when I was a kid, like the idea of like buying like Lego online used was like foreign. Like,
Yeah, it was like just starting to become a thing. My dad was like super into it.
yeah,
He was like, "Oh my god, look at all this stuff for so cheap and all that."
we got pathological liars in the chat. Shout out to every. Well, only 56% of people are being honest.
So,
Wow, guys, come on, y'all are better than this. It's okay, bro. There was hard times. E4 says I was too scared of using my team. What were you afraid of?
Swallowing the head, probably.
I don't know, potentially damaging your figure.
Oh, it definitely happens. I've damaged a ton of figures from biting them.
Yeah.
Jeez.
yeah, apparently.
But
It's
no one
not-
ever,
it-
no
you
one
know,
ever, no one ever buy Lego from Brendan like ever again.
Why? What did I do?
You eat your Lego, bro.
Well,
Slightly
sometimes you gotta get the
chewed.
head off. It's no big deal. It just makes it
Slightly
mine. Not like
Slightly
I,
chewed, guys.
I like to
Next
keep
level
perish
head.
my sets, alright?
Guys, it's only
Why
slightly
is
chewed.
it
Okay.
that bad that you want to bite? Like what?
But unfortunately, like I think I kept pretty good. Like once I got old enough, I took pretty good care of like my stuff. Like if you look at all my minifigs that I had from my childhood, all my Star Wars ones, like none
Actually, I
of them
can't talk.
are
I
ruined.
sharpied mine. I was one
Okay,
of
see
those
that is so much worse. That is so much worse.
I'm gonna.
I would
go-
rather have
Yeah, you
chewed
can- you
Lego
can
than
reverse that. I
sharpied Lego.
reversed most of it, so
I would
like,
rather have
it's not
chewed
that
Lego than
bad.
sharpied Lego.
I'm gonna
Hey,
go.
you can reverse it though. Yeah.
Mhm.
That's true. I'm gonna go Jay's house and bite all his figures.
How did you reverse that? Especially like if it was like the Sharpie like years old or like a couple weeks old.
No,
No, it
I
is
think it'll
good,
work no
this
matter
is-
what.
This is when I came back into Lego and I used the nail polish remover on it. And for the most part, it
You can
worked.
also
Some of
use
them,
a dry
Did the
erase
nail polish remover also remove
Remove
the
the print. Yeah.
Yeah.
on some of them a little bit, yeah, but not all of them.
Bruh. No. Yeah. I would rather have like slightly chewed Lego than like Sharpie Lego, man.
It's
I'd
someone's
rather have neither.
custom clone Legion.
I was pretty
I
good to
was-
my Lego as a kid. Like, I mean, I Sharpie clones like when I was 8, and I never did it again. But
That
that's
is such a
about it.
weird. Y'all are so wrong for ever letting that catch on. And I know there's certain people I
Hey,
can
why are you
blame.
talking to us?
Use
Like,
my
we all know.
clones, they're fly. Like my clones are fly.
No, they're
Closest
not.
thing
No.
the closest thing I ever did to quote unquote sharpening my clothes was like I was like obviously as a kid I played a lot of Battlefront 2, like OG Battlefront 2, and at the time Lego hadn't made a 501st Trooper yet, so what I did was I took a blue Crayola washable marker and did like
Yes.
the 501st paint like scheme on the clones,
Yes.
and then when I was done with it I just take a
Wipe it
Kleenex and
off.
just wipe it away.
Exactly.
Yeah, that was.
So
I
I,
had
so
those
I did the
same
same
clones.
thing.
They don't got
I-
no- they
Like,
don't got
for
no
my
marker.
Lego-
like
For
sick
my
as
Lego
Yeah.
wrestling thing, when I needed blood, I would
I
just
was-
draw on it with a washable marker and then wipe it off when I was done.
Yeah.
I will
Yeah,
say,
it
okay,
was,
real,
crazy.
real talk. Okay, I will say, before I figured out I could do that, and y'all gonna be mad at me. Before I figured out that I could use like a washable marker for blood, I used ketchup. I gotta be
No,
honest.
I-
I'm dead ass.
Stop.
I used.
was just-
I have Lego wrestling videos on my channel right now where you can see ketchup blood.
Oh,
I do
used-
regret that. I do. I'm
I-
sorry. I know. I regret that. I regret that, guys. I regret that.
You
Sorry.
just wanted a little color for your matches, huh?
Exactly, bro. Honestly, the only reason I did that was because of freaking Lego Clan. That's the only reason I did that.
That's disgusting. That's gross.
I know. I know.
At
I
least
know.
like use jelly or something. Like
Jelly doesn't look like blood.
Ketchup
I
doesn't
jelly
either.
works, Andrew.
Ketchup looks more like blood than jelly.
but at least jelly like tastes good.
Jelly is fun, I
What?
know, but jelly would be way more sticky though.
What, like
Yeah, ketchup isn't
better.
sticky.
Ketchup,
Ketchup is
tastes good.
sticky.
After a
Mm.
while, ketchup can get sticky, but jelly is always
Yeah.
sticky. Holy bro, what the
Crap.
heck? Shout out to that boy, the Brick Whiz, for the $50 dono. He says, "Got it, bro." You know you were in the Boyo Lounge either way. He says, "Guys, hear that? See the Boyo Lounge. Hope this helps for Kamino. Can't wait to see the best Lego Star Wars mock ever made." Various. Oh, dude, Matt, you're the best. Wow, thank you so much, bro.
I don't know if Matt's still here, but I think y'all missed out on not going to Atlanta. That was a really good time for everyone, including Aaron.
I'm sorry for putting. I'm
That's-
sorry for putting
that's
ketchup
why
on my
you-
Lego, guys.
That's why you. That's why you eat your minifigures. It's because you dip them in ketchup and jam. No wonder you're eating
Bro.
them.
I'm sorry. I do regret that. But at least I'm honest. Unlike you people who don't admit to like using your teeth to pull off a minifig head.
No, and I didn't dip them in condiment whenever they die.
I didn't dip them in the condiment. I put the condiment on them. See, it's different.
Like a hot,
it's
like a hot dog.
Yeah.
So there's just like certain minifigures in your collection that just still smell like ketchup.
No, bro. I cleaned them thoroughly when I was done, bro.
Okay.
I cleaned them
I
thoroughly.
bet if
There's
you look
no
on the
way.
inside, it would be like crunchy, like.
Like in a future mock, like you're making like Gildan Coruscant and Lego, and you're just making civilians, and just like you put a torso on one guy, like you smell it, like wait, oh that smells kind of tasty.
Oh my
You
Can I
know
give it like
what?
a little lick?
One thing-
Make me
one-
gag. This is
And then
nuts.
you eat it.
One thing I did not do as a kid, very specifically, was I did not take off the arms very often because I didn't want them to get loose. And that sometimes you'd get an arm off and it would be impossible to get back on.
I remember, I mean, this doesn't have really much to do with you said. I remember when I realized you could take the legs off the hips. Like, I did not know that for the longest time until I played the Lego Star Wars game. And at the end, when Anakin gets his legs cut off, he says his hips, like, connected, but the legs aren't on the hips. So I remember seeing that, and I was like, wait, you can take the legs off of that? And I did it, and I was like, oh, that's a game changer.
Yeah, but then
Didn't you
your
also-
the legs get loose, the arms get loose. It's horrible.
I didn't care about
I
loose
even do it,
arms.
like, all the time.
Don't they don't all the pieces come apart anyway?
For whatever reason, I just didn't think that was possible. I don't know. But I took arms off all the time. I didn't really
Yeah.
bro was a toy. Like
Consumer.
pop 'em off.
Star Wars, like a lot of people had to lose their arms.
Yes, exactly. People had to lose their arms. It was necessary.
I remember, cause like, I had the Two-Face from like 2000, when that 5 or 6. I'm not quite sure.
06.
Yeah, 06. So like a lot of people would get half their face burned when I played, and then I would switch out their head for Two-Face. Maybe they lost an arm as well.
That's like
If
actually
I really like the
creative.
character, like, oh, I can't kill him off yet. I'm just gonna do an
Like,
Anakin.
oh, my
one.
face
He
is
gets, like,
half
burned,
burnt
and then-
right down the middle. I'm hideous. I try to think like I would have like the bloody Anakin face. Like, I'm sorry, the original burnt Anakin face was super useful for that. For like a bloody face, you know, like
Mm-hmm.
I got some good mileage out of that.
Mm.
It's so funny that we all basically had the same childhood, except for those of you who didn't.
Except for
choose.
Jedi Bob.
Yeah, except for those of you who chewed your Lego, and those of you who sharpied your Lego.
I only sharpied them like once, maybe.
The only Sharpie thing I ever had,
Once is
I
one
didn't
too
even
many.
do it. I traded
No.
my friend. I traded my friend to get a Boba Fett minifigure. This was like in 05 when there were no Boba Fett minifigures available. So I was super hyped to acquire one. And underneath the helmet, I guess, I don't know what happened, but he didn't have the black head. Underneath the
Oh,
Boba Fett
Sharpie yellow.
helmet, he had a yellow head, and he sharpied
Yeah.
it like a black block on the front of it to make it.
That's so funny.
Yeah, I did that too. that was bad.
I
Yeah.
actually did something similar to like I found it annoying with the episode 3 figures where like I couldn't have like a flesh tone head with like a black visor. So what I did was I took like some random flesh tone head and I took like the black Crayola marker and like drew some lines on it so I could have like a visor, like a black visor, but also have like a skin tone like neck like part underneath.
Why did you
Yeah.
want the neck visible?
I don't know. Like it was like the Clone Wars clones had like a flesh tone head. I
But, like,
wanted
in
them.
the
I wanted like
movie-
my episode 3 clones. to be
But in the
consistent with
movie
that.
and in the show, like you can't see their necks. Like their
Bruh,
necks
that
have
was
that.
okay.
They have
like
they wear like the
I
clone
don't know.
turtleneck, you know.
like yeah, you're correct, but like I don't know. Like I
I
did
always-
that for consistency's sake.
I had the reverse. I always thought it was annoying that you could see like their neck through the bottom. Like, I remember when I first got like stormtroopers, for example, and like Imperial Inspection, I want to say they still had the yellow heads underneath. Like I was like, but like you can see like their neck, like their neck is not supposed to be visible.
I mean, I did like for a short time with the stormtroopers, they had like the balaclava, like they have like a
that was
brim.
cool. I like that. I thought that was
You should
really
like bring that back.
Yeah,
for
that was
sure.
cool.
Especially for Imperial pilots, because like having like a flush
Oh
tone
yeah,
head
for the pilot
on
yes,
Imperial
yes,
like
yes.
pilot looks really bad.
For that also
think
would be
they
useful
gotta get better
for,
at printing on
for
black,
rebel
though. It's
rebel
still
pilots as well.
terrible.
Like rebels at snowspeeder pilots at least. That would actually be really cool.
I'm gonna say something crazy here. I prefer the black heads with the see-through visors. I always loved it. I think it's nostalgia, but like that's my
That's
favorite.
100% nostalgia.
That is so. Yeah,
I love it.
That is
I love it
100%.
so much.
That is
Listen,
a
I
pro.
like those figures too, but I could say like come on, like looking at this like objectively, like
Yeah.
the new figures are better than that.
Bro, the updated P2 helmet, like come on, like
Yeah.
come on.
Also,
I
the
like
original
the old one.
P2 figure was based off like concept art, so it looks like it has like more stormtrooper features that they ended up cutting out of what became the final design in the movie.
Exactly.
So,
I don't care. I love those the OG helmets. I love them.
but to say they're better than like the 2014 or the 2020 figure, come on.
I like them better. I'm saying me personally. I wouldn't say they are better. But my personal preference is I prefer the see-through visors. It's just my style. I love them.
Yo, shout out to Coreflex. He says, at quote unquote, as a kid, I'm 40 years old and had to do this 2 weeks ago. Are there tricks for when heads are just absolutely... Bro, I told you, bro. I think maybe you're just like unusually strong, Shane. Because it is total... Like, minifig heads can get really stuck, bro.
I've only had that problem like once, so I don't know why this is such a prevalent issue.
Maybe your Lego... Never mind, not gonna go there. Yeah, so how's everyone doing today?
Good.
Awesome. I'm glad to hear that.
Fine.
And then
You know
I
what's-
joined the stream.
Y'all Blueberry, you got us again. Oh, what a jokester.
Shout out Francis.
What?
He told me to say that one.
No, I didn't. I
Oh,
would never say such a thing.
oh.
Just straight up a
We
lie.
got
That
a little
unfunny.
sibling rivalry.
That's fire.
Kane's trying to take apart your 06
Yeah, bro,
window
do
figure.
it. Bro, I dare you to do that without your teeth. Tell me how that works out for you.
Bro, if I tried to like use my teeth on the figure, the head would just break.
Oh, I have a theory. This is crazy. Maybe that's why
Crunchy.
the Lego box says 3 to 99. When you're 99, you don't have teeth anymore.
Oh, that's right.
Oh shoot!
Dude, more lore. Oh my god.
You're unable to take off minifigure heads with your dentures.
Yeah, they would just pull out, you know.
There's just like a giant teeth just stuck on a minifigure neck.
Then you have to use someone else's
Oh,
teeth to
Blueberry
get your
characters.
dentures off your Lego minifig. Nah, bro, y'all don't understand. The teeth method was teeth method never missed.
Well, like I try to be careful how I bite them now, because like I don't want to bite their heads and then smudge them up. So you have to like, you know.
You gotta use your least pointy teeth. That's the key.
Yeah.
Oh, I know what I was gonna ask. Do y'all think we'll ever get neck printing? I think that would be cool.
Hopefully
No.
not.
Oh,
There's
Neck
no way.
printing?
There's
Yeah,
no way.
like that little
Like,
like.
that area is so small though.
But that's how
see
we
it,
could
maybe,
get
I
like
don't
the,
know.
like the,
Custom minders don't even like custom figure makers don't even do that.
I feel like I've seen someone do that. But like you could have like the clone little turtleneck thing, you know?
No, I don't think.
That's stupid, bro. Gotta be real with you.
Why, bro? Why are y'all hating?
Because it was dumb.
I just want our clones to be
I
better.
just
I
think
just
about
ca-
what you said.
Clearly, the
I have
only
seen
mistake
people
I
with, like-
made was
like-
caring too much.
I see people with like purist clones that use like the black bow tie piece and they just put like
Turn
the
it
bow
around.
tie. art turning around, but it'd be cool if like Lego made like a piece that goes around.
Yeah,
the
just
neck,
a little circle.
Yeah, yeah.
No,
That would be better than like trying to print on the head.
if like
Yeah,
with
I
a
can see
circle that
that.
small, you're just gonna like
Bro, y'all are so
you're gonna
used to
lose that.
y'all are so used to mediocrity that y'all accept a lack of neck printing.
Are you
Yeah.
saying that we're Lego shills?
That is precisely
First,
what
I'll
I'm saying.
take hand printing.
Nah, bro, that's so pointless. It'll be so small. What's the point?
The neck is just small.
Well,
I
hand
don't-
printing bro, imagine a Lego like a minifigure with a pinky ring. That'd be dope.
While talking to Aiden
Yeah,
at Atlanta,
hand printing
Brick,
before neck. Oh, sorry.
we got into the discussion about chrome helts and like chrome pieces and how much better they were.
Yeah.
And I was like telling him, like, yeah, Jade says he was just so used to them, like it didn't phase him, and we were mad. We were like,
Yeah, as a kid, like it didn't. I like when they switched over. I was like, oh, that's weird. But like I didn't even like think about it. I was like, okay. I mean, I got. Plenty of
is there
chrome
any way
ones.
for them to do chrome pieces, or is it like inevitably always going to chip?
I mean,
I think they do it for a quality control reason and also for a environmental reason as well.
I think environmental's probably the bigger one, but I still find that goofy as heck because they make like hella chrome keychains.
Yeah, that's true.
I guess that's true. Yeah,
The hills are still pretty shiny.
the chrome bricks.
But they're not chrome, bro. Everything in the future is
But yeah,
chrome,
they have updated
except
the
Lego.
because they are definitely better than they were for a couple years ago.
Like the fact that we'll never get like a chrome C3PO to like match this TC14 is pretty depressing.
Yeah,
Mm.
that
Do we
I was gonna eat
need-
him for sure.
I feel
You
like
said you were
chrome.
gonna eat it? What?
I feel like chrome figures for UCS sets would be okay though. Like if they exclusively did the chrome hilts for the UCS sets.
But that's not. I feel like we need to kill that precedent. Like Lego's quality is not dependent on the price. If the quality is not good enough for a
Facts.
Even
set,
if they're adult oriented.
Facts.
Real.
but it's not about whether it's like quality is regardless of age as well.
Yeah.
Like I just hate this notion. Oh, it's an expensive set, so we can like do things
Yeah.
that we would never do. Like
Like when it's okay for a show to be bad because it's made for kids.
yeah.
Like, nah.
I think I don't know if I said this publicly, but yeah, like if that's the case, then like yeah, then the expectation should also be like crappy quality things could go to cheap sets, and that will be okay because you only paid $10 for it.
Yeah.
Let me take off my Lego hat now. Sorry, guys.
You're being
Ah.
paid by Lego.
Yeah, you sound like someone who's part of the Lego Ambassador Network.
Jay, are you part of LAN? I need you to tell us. You need to disclose that.
Is Jay a land
Yeah, yeah,
shill?
I am Jay's secretly a land chill. We're converging upon confirmation of this information, guys. No, guys, I'm just really passionate about Lego. I'm Jay the Lego guy.
Did you guys ever like when you'd make something get shot down? Was you throwing it?
Nah.
No.
I mean, it depends on what. I guess maybe it depends on what they got shot with. Like if a guy stepped on a grenade, like I'd be like, "Whoa!"
Yeah,
I would
was-
like throw it far
I'm
though.
I
not
think I
talking
was
just
just like-
minifigures. I mean whole sets.
Oh no! Absolutely not. No.
I think anyone
No. Like a ship
No,
gets
that's
shot
fine.
down and you just nah. Like
Yes,
honestly,
but then you can't read.
like that is so ghetto. Like if I was at a kid's house and he did that, I would like ask to leave. Like,
Oh, that's so fun.
If someone did that to one of your sets, it's like,
oh,
Don't
bro,
come
I'd
in.
be ready to fight, bro.
dude,
Um,
I would throw him.
I would
Wait, I got a question. When your Lego figures get rabies, would you used to like spit on them?
No.
Oh yeah, I did.
Is that how you
I
cure
hate when
rabies?
that
You
happens,
spit on someone?
No, what you do is you put a minor
No.
amount of whipped cream on their mouth. And
Let's
like,
just
yeah,
say
there you
it
go.
wouldn't be spit on the figure.
Nah, I
The
hate
cure
when-
to
That's
rabies
crazy.
is
That
spit.
is a crazy thing to
God.
say. Wow. Wow.
my Lego figures always get rabies. So annoying.
Bro, what is this? Is there like a Star Wars equivalent of rabies?
Put them in the jar.
would y'all like exclusively play like Legos in your room, or would you go around the house to go to like different environments? Because like I remember when the Christmas tree was up, my Separatist shuttle crashed into it, and then like the Separatists were like stranded.
I don't think I was
That's
creative
cool.
enough to do that. I think I mean it depends on like where I was. Like if I was like I would play in my room sometimes, but like if we were hanging out in the living room, like I'd go grab a Lego set and I would just play in the living room. I think like I mean depend like if I needed more room for something for some reason, I might go in the living room. But like usually it's just my room.
Yeah.
Usually my room, the hallway, and living room. Those were kind of the main areas.
That's where it went down.
Yeah.
We'll grab it. Finish.
No, bro, it is so wrong to throw a Lego set when it gets. Bro, come on. Why would you
Nah,
even want to
crazy.
rebuild
Fun
that
as heck,
much?
man.
That is, bro.
I would maybe like very
I-
purposely take like
Bro,
a wing
try
off or
it.
something, but I wouldn't like throw it. That's crazy.
Exactly. Yeah. I would like pull a piece.
Yeah,
of
when like a ship gets destroyed, it gets broken up into like 5 big distinct chunks that you could easily
Bro,
put
that's
back
not
together.
Yeah,
Put it
yeah.
back together. You gotta feel the peril. You gotta destroy it. Well, not destroy it.
You gotta make the
You gotta
ultimate
make it-
sacrifice for play.
Yeah, you
Destroying
have to feel
a
the
site
pain.
is only fun for the person who doesn't have to rebuild it.
Exactly.
Okay,
Yeah.
well, I'd only do it when I did it by myself. To be completely.
That's
I
why
would go with
no
the
one
ultimate
wanted to
friend
play
to make
Lego with
sure.
you. You were that kid that would just
Yeah.
throw the set.
Fucking stuff.
He was the
Nice.
kid we were talking about earlier.
Yes.
When your
exactly.
friend wants to recreate the Super Star Destroyer scene from episode 5,
Oh God.
but the ship's too late. You throw your 2006 A-wing
A-wing,
playset into your
oh.
UCS Super Star Destroyer.
Bruh.
Or like he like throws the Super Star Destroyer into
Into
your
the
Death Star or 2.
Oh.
Yo, that sounds sick.
I was actually throwing earlier today the Indiana Jones you know they had the little big blades.
Oh, the big green
Uh,
plane.
The plane. Yeah.
No, not the plane. The from
Oh, the
fourth movie,
forest
cut
chopper
through the
thing.
jungle.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh, the jungle.
you
Cat.
can like use those as ninja stars, and you can like aim for random figures you have on display and sets, and just tip them over. I do that.
Jungle
The
Cat is,
only
like,
the,
killer
the,
stuff.
the most violent
No,
quote
you could
unquote
just
that I
throw
would
a
get
set
with
at
Lego sets is using my like firing like a spring loaded missile at a set. Like I would do that, but
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, yeah. Of course you should. Kill
I
like
them.
remember
that's
I
the
used
most
to-
violent I ever got.
I tried to figure out which shooter was the most painful to be shot by, so I aimed all like the spring-loaded shooters.
You shot
and the big
yourself?
Missiles. Yeah, I was like, I wonder which one hurts the most.
Did you ever test? Did you ever do the eye test?
Yeah, did you ever do the eyeball
No,
test?
actually, yes, I
What's
did. I
that?
did.
Just show
You
them.
that competition shooter right directly into
Directly
your
in your eye.
into your
Your
eye,
cornea.
the cornea.
Is the Y-wing thruster tail sag. It does a little bit, but that's totally by design.
A second
you-
blade has just hit the astronomy tower.
What was your
Oh,
guys'
wait.
like favorite themes? I mean, Jay, obviously yours is Star Wars, but Shane,
Also, that was a
like-
horrible joke. I'm sorry, continue.
what was Shane, like, what was your favorite theme besides Star Wars? Because like you're like me, you collected like a number of different sets, and I'm
I
curious.
did.
Yo.
I owned every set from the first wave of Exoforce except for the green-haired pilot's red mech. I didn't buy that because I bought the special edition, like yellow mech. I think it was like a Target exclusive at the time. It was like more expensive, but it was like really really cool. So I had a bunch of those sets. I was really into Lego racers, like the micro. They were like these little micro builds that came in these canisters.
Yep, I remember that.
Yeah, they had like the half wheel and you opened them up. Like those were
Yeah.
really cool. I like those a lot. And City, of course.
City was a good
The
one.
The only,
Well,
the
like,
only thing I didn't like about the
areas,
Lego
yeah.
Racers things was you couldn't put a minifigure in them. Like that always kind of triggered me.
Some sets, the earlier ones, they made certain Lego Racer sets where you could put figures in. But then like mid 2000s, they started kind of focusing on the micro stuff.
Exactly.
So yeah.
When did you disassemble your sets as a kid, or did you like keep? Because like you had the Krusty Krab as a kid, right?
Yes.
It's like, how did you keep most of your sets together, and just like would play with individual ones, or like after a certain while you're like, I don't like this one anymore, I'll just scrap it.
After a certain amount of time, sets will end up in the bin.
That was me, yeah.
I don't know how. Like as a kid, I just didn't have enough space to keep every set built. Like like Star Wars, I would make room for, but like before that, I had a bunch of Spider-Man sets, and I was like, once I started getting to Star Wars, I was like, okay, like I don't have enough room to have all these built, so I sacrificed all the Spider-Man sets to make room for Star Wars.
Yeah, that's what happened with me and SpongeBob.
My favorite theme besides Star Wars, back when I was a kid at least, was either Ninjago or Chima.
God, you are so young.
Oh my god.
Oh.
Dude, those were just starting to come out when I got out of Lego. I'm like, oh my god.
Yeah.
Holy.
Those were coming out like, like I was 15 when like that theme came out, like Chima.
Yeah.
I was in high school by the time that happened.
No,
Crazy.
I made a video on some of the old Ninja sets from the 90s, and I found an old video I made of a review of one of the first ever Ninjago sets in like 2010. I was like 8.
You could buy a Ninjago set today and it'd basically be the same thing. So.
Exactly. I hate Ninjago.
I mean, they're pretty
I got Lord of the Rings, Pirates of the Caribbean, and Indiana Jones.
Ooh, those are all 3 really great themes.
Indiana Jones castle was huge for me when I was a kid. Still is.
Oh yeah, the theme with the trolls, that castle, the fantasy.
Oh, the fantasy era one from 2007.
Yeah.
I had a few of those sets, and also I had some of the Knights Kingdom 2 sets as well. And I was
I'm
very annoyed as a
embarrassed to
kid
admit
because I didn't get the set with the main villain and the Purple Knight. So yeah.
I'm embarrassed to admit this, but I did have some Bionicle sets when I was younger. I'm sorry, guys.
I had one
That's kind
Bionicle
of
set.
disgusting.
I went through like a Bionicle like phase. I'm not even gonna lie.
I had
like,
mostly
A whole
the
phase.
dude,
Night
it was like
Kingdom phase.
I mean, it was maybe like a couple like toy trips, but like I got like I got the I want to say I got whatever it was like a big like a Lego like system Bionicle set where they had little like Bionicle figures and it was like a Bionicle base.
Oh,
I
you
guess.
got a Bionicle
weird.
play set?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh! Like the ones with like the Exoforce arms, like the robot Exoforce arms.
Yes. Yes.
No, this
Bruh.
was before that. They were like
Oh, they were
like,
the
a
statuette
molded
ones.
figure.
Oh, those are so
Yeah.
bad.
Yeah.
Bruh.
Oh, that was
Yeah.
not a wise purchase
heard-
decision.
I'd
Yeah,
forgive you
I
if you
regret
went through a Chima
that.
phase.
Chima's great.
Oh god, Chima's great.
I do not like Shima at all. Bro, Shima's for never mind. I was gonna say something that I thought was kind of
Okay,
bad, but actually would
Bro.
sound even worse.
Jesus.
Bruh.
I don't think
Chima's
Chima's
terrible.
I'll tell y'all after stream
Chima
what I
was
was gonna
really,
say.
like, Chima's one of my like favorite Christmas gifts.
Shima, bro, Shima like, oh god.
Oh my.
Shima may as well not even be like, if you like,
Legit.
I like most sets I can be like, okay, like I can use those parts, but Shima, like the parts aren't even good.
Bruh. Jay, you're saying all the wrong things today.
I'm sorry, bro.
Also, have any of you guys started watching the new Avatar show on Netflix?
Oh god, no.
The new
I
what?
finished it.
I haven't.
I watched all of it in one day.
Oh, isn't it bad?
No,
I've heard good things about it.
no.
I think it's
Well,
pretty good
also
so far.
no.
I've heard very good
Hold on.
Yeah, I saw an IGN review give it like a 2.
Yeah, well, critics are stupid, and everyone's
It's-
stupid.
That's pretty true.
I thought it was okay. I mean, obviously the animated show's better, but like, the actors did a good job. The biggest issue was it's just too short. They try to condense too much in too little time, and you miss out on all the little like character moments that you'd like.
I watched
Yeah,
a little
I
bit of
just
it. My
finished the
biggest problem
episode
is like
with-
they
okay.
diverged like so much from the movie, and that I
I'm
thought
not
was
near
really
to do
annoying.
that. Goddamn.
Talking about this stuff.
Like they couldn't even
Movie's the only
stay.
real
They couldn't
Avatar
even
stuff.
stay like true to the source material, the source movie, bro. Like,
Like also they
They
like
even turn out-
race swapped all the characters. Like this SJW like woke trash is just unacceptable.
ugh.
We can't be supporting
Bro, don't even
this
get me started,
Hollywood
bro.
garbage anymore.
I don't know.
Bro,
what they keep
Kathleen
saying
Kennedy,
wrong thing, bro.
the effects of Kathleen Kennedy are felt again.
Hey,
I have no idea why they keep saying Ong's name.
Yes, exactly, bro. Why did
I,
you take
um,
Ong's name wrong?
I'm so mad about Lego currently. The fact that there's
Oh
the
yeah, we
rumor
should
that
talk about that. I mean, go ahead.
we're getting
I'm always mad about
rumored Wednesday
No,
Addams sets. Like, what is wrong
Why are
with
you mad about
What is
that?
wrong
Why
with
is
Lego
that
as a
then?
company?
What's wrong with variety?
It's
I
okay,
mean-
Jedi Bob. In 2 years, we'll get Avatar sets because they're always so far behind. So
Yeah,
it will
exactly.
happen,
Like, they
just-
get
just
Animal
later.
Crossing sets right now. I'm like, what is wrong with you? Lego, like, you're the dumbest company in the world.
I mean, there's
Oh,
just
oh,
so
look, I'm
behind.
ready for
coming in 30
Mandalorian
years
sets.
for Lego.
Yeah, sure, that'll go well for you.
Hey, can we get those Fortnite sets already? I'm waiting in anticipation.
Okay, now to talk about something like kind of relevant. We got some new sets coming out in March. Have any of y'all picked up any of the new sets early?
Not yet.
All right,
I'm
So,
just waiting
where are they
for
popping up?
The Ninjago ones.
March.
I'm gonna be honest.
No, I mean like, are they popping up like right now?
Yeah, like Kohl's. Yeah.
Some of them are.
I'm
Yeah,
probably
I've seen a
not
lot of
gonna
people
buy any for,
go with the Star
for
Wars.
release.
Are y'all
Yeah,
gonna
Jay,
get
what
any of the
stores are
new
they
Star
popping
Wars
up
sets or nah?
Not any of the Star Wars, but I want like Animal Crossing, like
Oh
Speed
my,
Champions, and then
let's keep this about Star Wars, Deck. Come on.
What are the Star Wars sets that are coming out? I forget.
The 3
It's
battleships,
R2,
the hallway, and the big R2.
and the ships.
Wait,
I'm
big
gonna
R2
wait till May
Halloween.
4th so I can get
What
the
was the other
promo.
one? What was the third one?
That's that like.
It's
Oh,
3 mini scale
all
ships,
4 to
big
6.
R2, and
Oh.
hallway.
Okay.
Yeah. No, like, I gotta get this now.
The hallway, I'm pretty excited. Like that'll
Yeah,
be
the
one.
whole
Like,
yeah.
like I'll build that on stream. Like that'll be a lot of fun.
I might
I just
get
don't
the
feel like
mini
getting
set,
any
but,
of them now. Like I'd rather wait for May
Yeah.
4th. And
But
just
you
get
want to
it.
get
Same,
Animal
yeah.
Crossing now?
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
Wait for the promo.
Yeah.
Are you really that excited? Okay, moving to that. Are you really that excited
Promo
for
could
the
be
promo?
good. I don't know.
No,
I'm
Yeah,
not
literally,
like if I'm gonna buy Star Wars sets, I might as well wait and
Yeah.
get like a free thing. That's gonna be like
Exactly.
worth
If I'm not
$40 to
excited
$50 on the
about it,
aftermarket.
I can get
Like
something else.
yeah, it makes sense.
Mhm.
Yeah.
No, but I'm
Those
Yeah.
are
like,
really basically spend
so
double.
do you not? Are you not gonna get any of the May sets?
I am, but like not now. Just like.
No, I'm talking about like I'm talking about like Colt. Like
Like in May.
Oh.
Yeah.
I mean, like I don't know what.
Isn't
Like if I wanted to go
promo-
for the promo, like I'd probably get the Tantive 4 hallway, and let me think. What's coming out in May that I actually really want? Like the Droideca's like a big
UCS
maybe.
the
R2
UCS thing.
or
I'm not gonna get the
UCS
Titan
Interceptor. Yeah.
Like I
What
if it comes
like,
with
go
a
for the
really
promo,
cool pilot?
I'd get the
Infantry.
Tantive 4 hallway, the Droideka, and then maybe like another clone droid battle pack.
I'm
Are
actually
you not a
pretty excited
Sith
for the
Infiltrator
Droideka.
fan, Colt?
I mean,
Warrior.
the Sith Infiltrator's like a cool shit, but like I don't need that in my collection.
Oh, is that a May the 4th set?
yeah.
Do you not want that Saw Gerrera that might come in it?
I mean, it's a cool figure, but I'm not like dying to have that for like a mocker display or something like that.
I gotta get.
Like
those
I'd rather
shit.
like bricklink that or like trade to get that figure from someone else.
This might be a weird take for me, but I honestly would rather have a Clone Wars saw than like an old guy saw.
Bro,
Interesting.
why?
I just don't like old guy saw. Like
Like
Rogue
you know,
One
the
saw.
the character design, or both.
I mean, the design is okay, but like just like him, like I'm good. Like no, not a fan of that saw.
The design of old Saw at least is more interesting than young one, but
Right, but like the character
Yeah.
itself,
the,
just
the actual character, yeah,
yucky.
I kind of
I don't know. I don't like it.
Bad, bad
Also,
Saw.
old guy. I guess old guy saw kind of
Old
has a
Saws.
stench of being everywhere. Like young guy saw, like looks a little bit different, so I kind of like associate him. Like I don't like join the two together in my mind. But like
Is
old guy
young
saw's
guy
just,
Saw-
just like doing too much.
Was he only in that Clone Wars episode, or the Clone Wars episodes, the Onderon arc, or was he in other stuff too?
The young guy saw.
He was
Yeah.
only in the Onderon arc.
Yeah, he was
Okay.
only in the Onderon
Well,
arc,
so
yeah.
far at least.
But
Yeah.
he's in Bad.
Yeah.
He's in Bad Batch and
And Rebels, and Jedi Fallen Order,
And
Yeah,
Andor
like-
and Andor,
and
So,
Rogue
yeah.
One.
and Rogue
And-
One.
Wow.
It's
Oh my
because
god.
old Saws
It's
come
Saw and Jedi Survivor 2. I haven't played through all of that yet.
Probably.
Probably.
Really enjoy Survivor.
Where's Brickbender when I need it?
For real.
He's got
Yeah.
It's
But
Yeah, I don't know.
I think
guy
old Saw is a
cool.
better minifigure choice than young Saw, just based on the
Nah.
design alone.
I mean, I can see that. Like, design-wise,
Also,
sure, but I
older Saw,
just-
Saw is like in more stuff, so it makes more sense for them to make that figure.
Yeah.
Yeah, I see that. I don't know. I don't like old Saw. I guess I just don't like. Yeah, I guess that's what it boils down to. If we could get a Steela minifigure though.
Oh yeah. Steel was cool.
Why her?
Well, Trace and Rafa.
Trace and Rafa too. That'd be dope.
Steel was
just
much
got
better.
it.
than
He's
that.
not in Survivor. Oh, okay, interesting.
It's been. I feel like I don't know. Like, what's the last Clone Wars set we got from not season 7? Yoda Starfighter, I guess.
Oh yeah.
Not from season 7.
Yeah. Yeah, I guess.
I mean, that
Yoda Starfighter.
backpack is kind of like it's got a season 1 background, but it has like Phase 2 clones. So
I don't like that.
Yeah, that's not from season 7.
like specifically from I don't know.
Like something like a Clone Wars set based on like actually something from.
Well, of
The-
course, our gunship was from season
the
6.
gunship.
I'm pretty sure. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I did forget about
Yeah.
that. Okay, when's the last time we got a Clone Wars set that isn't completely objectionable? That's not from
Like
season
Clone Wars
7.
set that doesn't suck. That's not from
Yeah.
season
Isn't
7.
the Venom
Yes.
from season 7? It has Rex
Yeah.
with the Band-Aid.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's a season 7
Yeah,
set.
so
Yeah, that's definitely season 7.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, there's the.
Trevor says
there's
the Grievous
Anakin's
combat speeder.
Delta 7B Interceptor from 2018.
Oh yeah,
yeah,
that's
that's a good
newer. Yeah. It's been like back in the day, I could have totally seen some random like if they did like another maybe like AAT or an Onderon context AAT. I could see them like including like Saw and Steela and like Anakin maybe.
And like a heavy cannon for like one of the Onderonian
Yeah.
like militia.
Yeah, that'd be cool. They would do the gunship probably.
I was
The
at this
droid
point,
gunship,
I wouldn't
mean.
mind getting just like a random like not season 7 Clone Wars set.
Mm.
Honestly, I would take
A
anything.
Battle on
I
Kamino
would take
set would
any-
go crazy.
Oh,
Practically
dude,
gotten everything from season 7.
I would take like a
No, we don't
season
have
1 through
Sue
3
sisters.
set just to get like updated P1s. Honestly,
Imagine like a Battle Kamino set with like a 2020 style P1 fives and
Fives
Echo.
and Echo. Oh,
It'd
dude.
be perfect for your build. I don't know how long Kamino's gonna take you, so who knows? Like right before
Who kno-
you
yeah,
might
bro.
finish 1 January, they'll release like a battle pack or a set that'll come with those very specific figures you need.
Bro, I would just rebuild Kamino to take.
Or a 99 figure, that'd be cool too.
Yes,
99 would be
bro.
cool.
Yeah, they make like the clone barracks or something like that.
Yeah, yeah.
That would
Be
cool.
the move.
I mean, last
And
year would have
food.
been the time.
That'd be
That
neat.
was like the Clone Wars anniversary, but we didn't really.
Yeah, but they're always 2 years behind, Jay. So,
Yeah.
no, it's what happened now.
Trevor says the last Clone Wars show colored P1 we got was the Wolf Pack. No. I guess so, yeah. Dang. That was 2014 or 2013?
Wow.
And also the shock troopers. I'm pretty sure those sets came out at the same time.
Yeah.
The Coruscant, the
Coruscant
Coruscant
gunship.
gunship. Oh, I mean, like
That's
the
so
police
it
Coruscant
is so
gunship.
unnecessarily. Oh, he said P1. Oh, yeah.
Oh, P1. Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
2011.
It is very annoying that like Coruscant gunship and Coruscant gunship like can be two different things.
Yeah, you get to specify. You just say, oh, the Coruscant police
Repu-
gunship.
Yeah, versus the Coruscant Republic gunship.
Great set, fantastic set, 10 out of 10.
Which one?
Yeah, we say.
The former or the latter?
The 2023.
He doesn't want to commit. Oh, you like that
Like the
gunship?
new gunship?
Yeah, it's a great set, fantastic.
No,
Do you
don't-
own
you're
it?
lying, bro? He's capping.
Yeah.
Bro, he's capping right now.
No, he does not.
No, I watched him
Yeah.
build it on
I do own it. I had a stream where I built it.
Nah, bro, you're capping right now.
Yeah,
You've
yo,
gassed
I have
it
a
yourself.
video.
You already spent the money, man.
He should have been.
I wouldn't actually would not mind an updated like Clone Wars or police gun. got the show.
I
I
would.
actually like that design a lot too, so I would not mind.
I do
getting a
like,
remake
yeah,
of
I
the
like it
set.
too.
They base it off season 7 somehow.
Yeah.
Yeah, they include the two sisters from.
Trace and Rafa.
I feel like if they're gonna
Yeah.
remake that set, they'll probably make it set during season 5, or like it'll include Ahsoka like on the run.
Oh, for
Yeah.
sure.
A couple
They could
shock
do like
troopers
an
and like
updated
Anakin or
Barriss
whatever.
Offee, maybe. I don't know.
Yeah, like a Sith Barriss Offee would be a cool inclusion.
Yeah. Or they could include Barriss like with her weird hat thing, you know, when she doesn't have her hood.
Oh,
she has like
yeah.
the weird hat.
Yeah.
thing. Bro, you know what I'm
I
talking
see.
about? Like when she
Yeah.
has her hood down, she has like a weird hat thing.
Mhm.
Oh, ew.
Or maybe it's stuck to her head like Kevin from SpongeBob.
It looks sick.
What?
Bro, I want them to make that Krusty Krab.
That was funny, Jay.
I'm glad someone got that reference.
That's
yeah,
funny.
I totally understood that.
I didn't know this was a hat.
It isn't. Let's see,
That was a good
Barriss
joke.
Offee. Yeah, like the red lightsaber Barriss Offee that fights Anakin. How would you even like that? They would totally need a new mold for that. There's no way.
They could do
You
like
could
the
just-
old man cap, but like take the hair off the sides.
The old man. What old man?
Oh
You
yeah, I
could-
know what you mean.
Black head
Like-
and then print her face on the front and print some brown stuff on the back.
Oh, you talking about like the bald cap?
Yeah.
Ah, that could work. Yeah, and then just make it like a black base and then brown hair.
That's not gonna look.
I mean, someone should make a Photoshop of that. Maybe it'll look good.
Nah, bro, it look amazing. Trust.
But my point is, like, I don't know why. I don't know what's like making me feel this way. But I would be down for some non-season 7 Clone Wars
I would
stuff,
too. It's so.
Yeah,
like,
man. We
just
need
to
a-
switch it up, you know.
I'd be down for some sequel sets.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
No,
absolutely.
we're all
Fingers crossed next year.
Yeah, I
Bruh.
really hope so. But I know all the episodes.
I feel like
It's
we've
gonna-
been saying that every
What is
year
the most
since
boring
like,
possible sequel set they can make? It's gonna be like.
Ray
What?
Speeder.
Raise
I actually wouldn't like
Ray
Ray
Speeder.
Speeder though.
I wouldn't mind it either because
I mean,
I don't
I'd
think
be
Ray
down
Speeder
for
is that
like
boring.
anything, but like,
Well,
That's
what's
a pretty
what's the
basic-
most?
No,
what's
the most boring would be another Christmas set.
Yeah.
that doesn't
Yeah.
count. Like something canon.
What would be the one? Like, what would be the? What's the Delta 7 of the sequels?
There really isn't because we haven't had enough.
seriously
Yeah, we haven't had it like any repeats.
Oh,
Yeah.
Resistance X1, maybe.
Prosec.
That would be cool.
That would
I
still be
would
cool.
Yeah,
love
that's
one of
what
that.
I'm
Yeah.
There's no way they can mess it.
Yeah,
up.
quad. I'd say quad jumper. If they do it just a quad
Yeah.
jumper, that would suck.
Nah, that kind of be cool. That kinda...
Nah, I would. That would
That
suck.
was so good.
No, they're gonna remake the Raftar escape set.
Yeah,
I'd
was
be
so
down with
excited for
that.
set.
I feel like that's how it gets too much criticism.
Not
I
a
don't
fan
think
of
it's
it.
a
No,
set.
I think it's all fair.
But you also like chewing your Lego as an adult, so I mean.
Still, that's
Well,
magic,
I
bro.
at least
I'm
like good Lego themes, Jay.
Everyone does
Wow. Okay, Avatar boy, you gotta go play with your 2x4 block boat.
Yeah.
I like quality themes like
Your
Uh-huh.
Minecraft-looking Fire Nation ship.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Got him.
you know what?
Like Lego didn't
Lego
use
blocks,
any
that's
reverse slopes on that freaking ship. Like
It's a
it
great
looks like
set.
it was something made in the 80s.
It does, bro. It looks
Fantastic
so
set.
bad.
It's a fantastic
Like the
set.
set from Novelty, like that's an Avatar: The Last Airbender set, but it's not a very good set.
It's a
if
great
that,
set.
If that
It's a
wasn't an
fantastic-
bro, if that set wasn't an Avatar set, you would crap all over it, bro.
No,
That
it's a
was like
fun
an
set,
Ninjago
man.
set,
Y'all
Like
crazy.
you would
it's
not
fun.
buy that if it wasn't an Avatar set.
I never said I'd buy it. I said it's a fun set though. That's has lots
It's
of
like Lego's
Bro.
like budget for like development for the set. They were like, nah, we can't exclude like reverse slopes
Yeah.
to make this more smooth.
good set.
It's gotta be like just big two by two wide bricks.
Then again, I'm
there
also
a
the guy that
version
likes
at the time
Jedi
as well?
Defense 1 and 2. So
I mean, those aren't bad sets. I just don't think Jedi Defense 2 is a set. Jedi Defense 2 is like a minifigure pack.
No.
I'm sorry.
Those are great sets as well. I love them.
Giant Defense
The battle
2
pack.
is not a playset.
Anything
mini.
Lego before like 2014
20.
is good.
Any Lego before 2014?
Okay, Trevor says Kylo Ren shuttle, but I wouldn't even mind that. Like, that would actually be cool.
What if it was gray again, though?
Just for no reason. Just,
Yeah, and the weights are wrong as well.
bruh.
I'd still
It
buy
sold way better when it was bad.
Or like they make another Resistance X-wing, but they use the freaking like car fender pieces for the engines again.
Oh god. Bro, that's like that's the equivalent of the red.
Oh
gun shit.
yeah, okay.
Hey, what's wrong with that part? That wasn't horrible.
But the new piece looks so much better.
The new one, like the 2020 X-wing, is so much better. because of
Yeah,
that. Like those quarter, like sloped pieces look really
Yeah.
great.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, like another Falcon for like
Yeah,
another
that would be such a
Yeah,
cop out.
Falcon
Yeah.
would be like
That would be such a
Yeah.
cop out.
yes.
Although if it's, I'm trying to like, what could they do that would like, because if it's a Last Jedi Falcon, you could get Leia. Like that would be kind of cool, I guess.
Yeah, I was gonna say it depends on the figures they put in it, but
Like the one that has like the big like collar hood,
Yes, her crate outfit.
and it'll be like made out of cloth, which will piss off all the clone kids.
They wasted wasted our pauldrons on Leia.
Lego has an agenda against Clone Wars and prequels fans. Damn it!
Bro, imagine if like,
What that was a sequel.
imagine if like the next like army, like the next like stormtrooper type thing in like the new trilogy, are like all women.
Female
Imagine.
clones.
Yeah,
They're like basically a mega template.
yeah, they're like Ray clones. Like I think that would like be the way
Oh
to trigger
God.
those fanboys.
All of them wear waist cape, and this time they're not gonna print them.
Yeah, they're all.
But like they all have capes. It's like everyone just gets cape.
You could also get like a battle damaged Rose, I guess. Like I don't know.
Battle.
Why is that funny? I'm serious. Like bloody, bro. I feel like people would love a bloody Rose minifigure.
oh no,
A bloody rose? Oh my gosh.
Jesus.
I mean, not like
Just
morbid, but just like
Finn. That's the only battle
like
she
from the
did.
movie.
She made a hidden.
Bro, she was in a speeder crash.
Yeah.
Real.
Yeah, a crate bunker set would be awesome. Adam Wallace. Oh God, he says, "What's your backlog right now, bro?" It's incalculable. It's like too many sets to even name, bro.
Is it
But honestly, it's a bunch of sets I don't even plan on building at this point. Bro, if the UCS gunship didn't have that unique Mace Windu, I would sell that in a heartbeat. Like,
Wait, why don't you just take the Mace Windu and sell it?
because it's
Already built.
it's not built, but I'm just saying
Oh.
I would want to sell it sealed. If I want to open it up, I don't know. I mean, that's not a bad idea.
Wait, is the maze unique? I thought he was the same as the.
No, it's unique.
No, the only unique thing about him is the torso.
Is it really only $10? I just knew that would be
Somewhere
like a
around that.
stupidly expensive figure.
Yeah, Jay, honestly, what you could do is you could just buy the torso on its own, and the Mace Windu that comes in the Republic
Fighter
fighter
tank.
tank, yeah, take the head and legs from that figure, and you have the
interesting.
UCS Mace. Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, from Mexico. Oh, I see.
Someone asked.
So-
I
Oh,
think
those Mexico
Trevor with two
factories.
From
questions.
Mexico
For-
factory leagues.
His first question was, how many lean troopers do I have? I had 2 of that set, so 6.
Lead troopers?
I don't
Yeah,
have any of
purple.
that
The
set.
purple boys.
I have 2
Oh.
of that set.
Yeah, that was all I.
And that
Zero
set
of that
came in
set.
clutch because it had it came with 2x3 white tiles, which I needed to use for the Lego Star Wars 1 Tantive bonus mission
Oh, nice.
for the collab. So shout out to that set.
Yeah.
I would say, yeah, I don't I have it's a miracle I even got 2 of that set. I do not need a bunch of lean troopers.
No.
I got it
I
when it
really-
was $25.
That's it. Yeah, it was what retail for 40, right? That's a good deal.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, dig. Maybe that might be the move.
For
that
25,
UCS
it's worth
gunship,
it.
like I feel nothing for.
You know, I only got one. I only got one.
I just want the
You
maze.
You only
I
got
didn't
one
get the
UCS
stuff.
gunship.
Oh no, the pirate tank.
I know, I'm messing with you.
Oh. No, I didn't get any UCS. I don't even have a UCS set.
Is there? If you could have any one, what would you pick?
That's out right now.
No, just any one ever.
Honestly, a full.
Wow.
Okay.
Whoa.
That's a
I
surprise.
respect that. I think realistically
Razor Crest
speaking, if I had to,
maybe.
if I only could own one UCS set, it would be the AT-AT for sure. Because that's like the perfect like set. I like. I
Yeah.
love
I
that
have
thing
the
so much.
Falcon over the AT-AT.
The AT-AT has a full interior. That's what if the Falcon had a
And
full
it's like
interior,
true minifig
Oh
scale.
yeah, oh yeah.
Yeah. I mean the Falcon's minifig skill as well, but like
Yeah, I was about to say.
if the Falcon had a full
almost.
interior.
Yeah. Close
What about the
enough.
Razor Crest though, Jay? Yeah, that's I don't know.
I like
I mean,
Razor
I
Crest
guess
a
for you,
lot.
maybe
Don't
not.
get me wrong, I really like that set, but like the AT-AT I think is just cooler.
Yeah.
Well, the
You
Razor
get more
Crest
use
is
out of
really
it,
good
too.
too. I like the Razor Crest. I think it's a really good set. I feel like they fumbled the bag so hard with the Razor Crest, bro.
It's super landed destroyed the ship, and instead of giving Mando a really cool new original ship, he just like flies around in an N1.
Yeah. Bro, bag fumbled.
Hmm.
Oh, if I could, I feel like if I could have anyone out right now, get the X.
Okay, interesting.
Hoth and the X-Wing. You crazy, man. You're crazy.
I mean, he likes what he likes, bro. I respect it.
Yeah, it's fair, it's fair. Still crazy, though.
Thing, if I could only have, if I didn't have any UCS sets, and I could like choose one from like of anything, that's like so hard.
Does the Death Star count as a UCS? set?
I was
Low-key,
gonna
I would
say,
pick
yeah.
the 2016 Death
I
Star.
think the Death Star
Oh
would
wait,
be up
no,
there
yeah,
too.
the 2016 Death Star actually.
Yeah,
The
definitely.
Yeah,
Death Star
that
is
counts,
like,
that-
yeah.
But if we're counting all direct-to-consumer Lego Star Wars sets, I would pick the 2003 Cloud City set.
You take that over the Death Star?
I mean, we're just talking about like rare monetary value.
No, we're
Like,
talking about what you actually want.
That's
No, you
boring.
can't just-
That's so boring.
Yeah.
I really do like the Cloud City set though.
I mean, I like
do
this a
that
lot
set.
too, but I would take the new one over the old one.
Yeah, me too. The new one is so good.
But I do actually. I was funny. I was talking to Playmation the other day about just like old Lego sets, and he was just talking about how like, you know, like the old sets right now that he really wants, like the list is so small, like there's nothing really that he would like pay for in terms of old Lego sets. And I was about to. I was like, I mean, I'd kind of like to have the original Cloud City. I already have the figures. It's not acknowledging the fact that that set is still expensive even without the figures. But I think that's one that I kind of would like to have. It's just such a like, it's such an anomaly for the time. Like it was like by far the biggest Star Wars playset, and it stayed that way for a while. Like that was pretty much the biggest Star Wars location based set, probably until the Death Star, right? Like it had to be. So
Yeah.
So yeah, no, like I like that set so much. Trevor says it's gonna sit in a box like the No, I would display that set. That set doesn't take up nearly as much space as like the monorail. But no, like I have a lot of respect for that set. Like them doing such a big location based set with like pretty much all the necessary figures. Like that was really cool.
Mm-hmm.
The landing pad, I would probably have to figure something out but that's because it does take up a lot of space. But still, like the fact that the landing pad can like fit the Slave One if you want it, or even the Falcon, like that was really cool.
If I would display that set, I would like disconnect the landing pad and put it on a shelf, just
Yeah.
linear wise.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Porter says, I got out of Lego before Lego Star Wars was a thing, and I have no nostalgia for the older figs. I would definitely take the newer Cloud City over the old. I mean, I agree as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That might be the choice for me for UCF set. That's a good one.
The new Cloud City?
Yeah. Actually, that might be a choice for, like, if you could only have one Lego Star Wars set ever, that might be that one. It's a really good one.
Or do you like the set that much, or are you just a big fan of like Cloud City in general?
Both. I think
Okay.
both, yeah.
I think I'd rather have the Death Star.
I would love to do like a big Cloud City mock, but just like like that's a hard one to do, like where everything can like flow together seamlessly because of the shape.
Yeah.
But what you could do is like take inspiration from like the Battlefront 2015 maps and kind of like use the kind of layout to like the map layout to like put different rooms in different places in order to make like one kind of like cohesive mock where you kind of see like all the important like set pieces for the movie.
Do they have the like big tunnel room?
Yeah.
Okay. I was like, because that's like the big. I guess if I was here, I guess if I'm brainstorming, how would I do a big Cloud City? The thing, I mean, you'd need like a platform for the Falcon, and you'd also
Yeah, it would have to be
platform for the
multi-layered.
Slave
I
One.
think that's the thing. Yeah.
So if I did it like round, kind of like Kamino, it'd need to be like probably twice the size of my Kamino domes. But I would probably do like a big like cutout in the middle of like a big like tube, and then do like the big thing that juts out. That like I don't even know what it is. It's like a big like triangular looking thing that like juts out the wall, and then out of that is like the platform that Vader and Luke are on. I think that'd probably just be the middle of the build, and then I'd have like kind of like a cutout of like rooms on the sides maybe. Hopefully that makes sense to at least one person.
Yeah, no, I think so.
Yes, sir.
But yeah, Cloud City would be a really fun. Oh, Hoarder 66 knows exactly what I'm talking about. That would be a really fun mock to do. Like especially like the freezing chamber room. Like if you could put an actual like fog machine built into it and the orange lights. Like oh,
No, that'd be cool. But you have to make it the claw machine from the game, not the accurate one.
no, yes, of course. Yeah. I mean, fortunately, I already have that thing built, so I'm good to go.
Yeah, I'd like to do that. I've actually been thinking a lot about building every level from that game. But
From
I
Lego
don't
Star
know.
Wars 2?
No, from the complete saga. So like every level.
You want to? Well, hold on. You want to build every level yourself?
Yeah, I know
What?
it's gonna be like a huge project eventually, but like, yeah,
Like,
this
how-
is something I've been thinking about a lot.
Like, would you basically so you would basically redo the collab, but just by yourself?
Yeah, but like, yeah, but myself and like have it on a shelf kind of thing. I think that would
Like
be.
all,
really
you
cool.
Bro,
want,
you know
like,
how
all
much
at once?
Bro, you were
What?
okay, bro. You were there for just the like Lego Star Wars 2 collab, and you saw
Yeah.
how much space that took up. How would you
No,
have
I-
enough
I-
room
I
to do the
wouldn't do it,
complete
like-
saga?
You know, not all of them would be that big. Like, you know, like David's was like massive. Like, I wouldn't do something like that. Like, it would be more like the one that I made for Hoth. It'd be kind of like that size for each of them. I think. would make
Oh,
more sense.
okay. I guess that's more,
Yeah.
but that still is a lot of
But
builds.
some
man.
of them
It's gonna
have
be
to
a
be
lot, I know,
bigger
I know.
though.
And yeah, some of them are gonna have to be
Some of
bigger.
them are
The
big, yeah.
race and like the snow
Yeah,
sphere lever.
how would
Unless
you
you
do
unless you want to use like the micro sets. Which
Yeah, like how
I
would
don't
you
know
do the
about that.
potteries? Like, yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. This is like an eventually kind of thing. But
I mean, if you want to do all of them, go for it. I'm saying you're gonna need a lot more space than just like, oh, it'll be on a shelf.
I mean, like I feel like
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
possible
Long shelf.
for you to do like build like every level, but have them all built at the same time is
Time
like
might be difficult.
Also, bro,
Yeah,
you're gonna
yeah.
need so many like repeat figures for that.
Yeah, I know the figures is what's really holding me back. I'm like, 'cause I don't have like any of them. But yeah,
I'm trying to think like what would be the most. I'm trying for our Lego Star Wars 2 collab. I'm trying to think. Like Lando was probably the most expensive figure we needed for anything. But you'd only need him once, just for the second Cloud City level, I think. No.
And also, you could use like the 20th anniversary remake if you really wanted to.
No, that's cheating.
Bruh.
What about all the custom figures? Like, there were several custom figures that you could use, right?
20th Lando is kind of expensive now as well.
What's kind of
like you need multiple Boba Fett's, and that's like a $40 to $50
anniversary
figure.
Bro, the fact that Boba Fett is expensive now makes me so angry.
Yeah, that's super stupid.
It used to be so cheap.
It was dirt cheap because it was in a billion sets back then.
Yeah.
It was even in like a magnet set, like during the time where you could take the figure off the magnet. It was just a normal minifigure.
Yeah.
It's just because it's Boba Fett, I guess.
Bobo feet.
Nah,
Maybe I'll
because
do Lego
pump and
Star
dump
Wars 2
people.
instead.
Bounty Hunter Brick says, "Would we do a Lego Star Wars 3 collab?"
Nah.
Yeah,
Jay, he'd be even Lego Star Wars 3 have you.
I mean, I wouldn't want to do it, but like, if there was enough excitement with everyone else, sure. But like, I don't know how many of us have like even played through that game full. Like,
I mean, I
played...
have.
I have.
Okay.
I have. No, I haven't 100%ed it, but I've played through it.
Like, would anyone even know what that is? Like,
Yes, people will know.
I feel like if we built like very specific stuff, probably.
But you would have to like you would almost
iconic
have to-
as.
But
the
at
first
that point,
two
you might
games.
as well just do a Clone Wars collab, right? I don't know. I mean,
You should do the Force Awakens game.
but like, I feel like even
the way that game is, you would have to do a large scale, because like all the missions are kind of just the large scale battles.
I don't know. I just feel like things that are recognized. Like, obviously, I haven't played the game, but like, there's the only things like I'm even aware of that are recognizable are like the clone troopers working out and like Ahsoka and Barris looking at them.
bro, I forgot about that. Damn.
Yeah.
And I can't even really think of anything else that's like in pop culture. Whereas with like even the Lego Star Wars games, I feel like far more things are like if you're like aware of meme culture, like they would kind of stick out to you more as opposed to like Lego Star Wars 3.
Yeah, the only one would be the workout troopers. But I still think it would be kind of cool to do, and just for like a novelty of having done all 3 games, right? But I don't know.
But then you'd have to do like the Force Awakens game too.
No, we would just do the Skywalker saga at that point. If we really wanted to
Okay,
do
then
that.
we'd
I
have to
don't
do
think
the
we do.
Skywalker saga, the game.
Yeah.
Bro, that would be a massive collab.
That would be insane.
It'd be cool. That'd
That
be
with like Skywalker Saga, you just be making like remaking scenes from the movie and
The
Lego.
saga. Yeah,
Exactly.
Because they're like a lot of the environments are like the realistic movie environments. So
There's like no actual
Yeah.
Lego.
yeah,
Kind of annoying.
Angry Birds Star Wars collab. There we go.
That would be dope.
That would be hilarious. Like imagine
Yeah.
if we got like someone to custom print us like 3x3 dishes of like the custom birds, like the Anakin Skywalker red bird or whatever the heck.
No, bro, we would need full
Really big,
molds.
like,
I mean,
the
the
laser
normal
levels.
Angry Birds were full. We need like actual molds, bro.
Yeah.
No, it could be like a 2D type of thing.
Yeah, y'all
2D
could
effect.
paint that.
But why would it
actual
be
Angry
2D
Birds
if
Lego
like
things.
the actual Angry Birds Lego sets were 3D? I don't
No,
know.
I'm saying like this is
Well,
based
that
on the
was just
game.
for the movie, yeah.
Yeah,
Oh, okay, I see what you mean. Yeah.
yeah.
No,
Well, that
couldn't
would
you
be
just
funny.
like use the Angry Birds figures from the movie set and then just like paint on them? What it's supposed to look like. Just, like take the pics and just like paint a white
Bruh.
face like with this, so you look like a stormtrooper.
Nah, I think the collab we're cooking up right now is
This is it. This is it. The Angry Birds Star Wars.
I don't know. Apparently, Lego Star Wars 3 is more popular than I think, but I don't know.
I don't know. I would rather do the Skywalker saga, but like Shane said, that would just be ridiculous. And it
I
be
would
like
rather
really
do
intense
Lego
saga.
Star Wars 3 over Skywalker Saga. Because at that point, you're just like making like a scene from the movie because the environments in
It's pretty cool.
and Skywalker Saga are like realistic already. So basically, yeah, it just seems kind of
Yeah.
redundant.
Well, then we could do a saga, just a Saga collab eventually. I think that would be cool too.
Just like build a scene from every Star Wars, and just build all the
Yeah.
Star Wars. Like,
I
don't
think
know.
I think a Star Wars. I think like a 50th anniversary Star Wars collab would be cool. We do like a scene from like every movie, every show, and like maybe like every notable video game and book or whatever.
Oh my, bruh. I don't. Do we know
Show
what
is
enough people
doable.
to
I'm
do
talking
that?
about like one scene from one show.
But that's still a lot of bro. Like, okay, if we do one build from like each movie, okay, but like,
Yeah.
Yeah, don't include the shows.
No, like okay, no, we could do that. Let's break this down. So we have like the notable ones. We're not including like Ewok Adventures or whatever.
Okay.
Why not?
Like
You
Why
can't
not?
cherry
That's
past that. You can't.
like
cherry-
we have
Ewok
2D
Adventures
Clone
is
Wars,
just as much
we have
Star
3D
Wars
Clone
as
Wars.
Andor, okay?
Well, you don't have
like-
to do 2D.
Bro, we'd have to do stuff from like Visions as well.
No,
that's
no,
not
we
notable.
in the
wouldn't.
Christmas special.
Why?
That's not
Live action Ewok.
That's
No,
not
only
notable.
canon shows I feel is a good moniker
Well, we
for
do
that, right?
we would do like from every video game also, because there's no
Not
way.
every
bro.
video game, but like notable ones.
Oh my
But
But
god.
how do you draw the
Canon.
line? Like Jedi
Like-
Academy
Yeah.
is notable to some
I'm not the
people.
one who's making the rules here about like only canon stuff now. Like I'm fine with doing legend stuff.
Okay, well, I was just trying to limit.
Bro,
it
this is
little
a much bigger mock than you think,
bit. Yeah.
or much bigger
This is an
collab.
entire convention hall, dude.
How
Like,
would
oh
you
my
guys
god.
describe it?
Like I feel like you're making this like way more over ambitious than it really is.
Yeah, bro. What about the Obi-Wan Xbox game?
Every single comic.
Like
book.
we at least do like the movies and shows, and like the games are kind of like a bonus if we get to it. I feel like that should be like
Sounds
the
doable.
main thing. Like the main
I
objective
think-
is like movies
just-
and shows, then the games.
I
You could,
think
like,
what could
make
be
the show
interesting
one
is to do a
smaller.
collab
You could make
just
the
on
show
the
one
games.
smaller.
Like they could be any size. Like these don't have to be giant builds. They could be like small vignettes or whatever.
I think it would be
But are
cool
we
to do a
doing,
collab
like-
just on the video games.
But at that point, what is the goal of? They're just scenes from Star Wars.
Like
Yeah,
it's a
it's all-
it's a 50th anniversary collab,
Yeah.
so it's like
Yeah,
it's like celebrating the franchise through like just making a build based off each major
Bro, is the
Star
50th
Wars,
anniversary really
like,
just in like
Oh,
3 years?
movie and stuff. Yeah.
Or no, it's hold on. Oh, no, that's 20. It would be 20.
2027.
Okay, yeah. Jeez,
Damn.
Wow.
3 years, bro. That's crazy.
Let's get to work.
All right,
yeah,
boys.
we gotta start now.
Building.
I'm calling the Last Jedi. I'm just gonna take my ATM6 and call it a day, bro. How many of the builds would just be like someone's mock that already exists, or just like a set?
I don't know.
No, I think next year I know we talked about this, but we should do our Revenge of the Sith collab. I think that's what we
Absolutely.
do.
That's the move.
That would be great.
For
And
sure.
the year after that would be the Rogue One 10th anniversary.
Yeah, and I can finally make Scarif again.
Come on now.
And I can build a citadel, and then everyone else can not come through.
There's just like giant like splotches of just like no Lego. It's just it's just tablecloth.
Bro,
Just pouring just water
or a
studs
bunch
on
of
like,
water studs to
the
cover it.
table.
We would just like lay down a bunch of tile. That's the new way. A bunch of like 1x2 trans blue tiles.
But not connected to anything.
Trevor says, "I dream of the day someone will do a proper Kashyyyk Legoland, so I the best one." I don't send me a picture of the Legoland Kashyyyk. I don't even remember that.
Oh, I remember.
Hey, I think I have pick save.
With a big tree.
What's it
I
called?
don't know. Kennedy's was pretty good. Like, might not be on the same scale, but it's still pretty good.
I don't think Kennedy's had like a turbo tank though, did it? Or like a big turbo tank?
No.
I think
so.
that's I feel like that's kind of like a necessary like thing to do.
Yeah.
Also, it needs like big Venator. Did the Legoland one have a Venator? I don't even know.
I don't think so.
I don't think it did.
No.
But like, who's
That's-
gonna want to build that many trees that big? Like, that's a like. Bro.
Yeah.
Do you remember
This
Loose
is world
Bricks'
that doesn't copy and paste.
Kashyyyk at Brick World 2022, like that giant tree he
Yeah.
brought?
We're gonna like that's like we
Oh,
need
yeah.
a few of those, and it
He
needs
used
to
like
be
a net
bigger.
technique for that, right? Is that the one
No,
I'm thinking of?
No, I don't know what he did,
Come on,
but
man.
it was
it's
insane.
a bunch of slope. It's bro a lot of not slopes.
Hmm.
I mean, I'd be down to do Kashyyyk. I don't know. I'm kind of mixed on like I like Kashyyyk as a location, but like so little happens in the movie from it that like
Yeah.
it doesn't
As a
resonate
battle,
with
it's
me
not
as
a
much
great
as
battle.
it should.
That's a good.
If only George was good at like writing battles. Like, imagine how awesome the even if he just like let someone else do it. Like, if he got someone to
Imagine
like
how
properly
good he-
like write out the battle sequences in the prequels. Like, oh my god. Like,
It's almost
Yeah,
like you should have done like what with like episode 5 and 6, like do like a story outline and then let someone else write the script and let someone else direct it.
yeah.
Could you imagine like a Gareth Edwards directed battle scenes from the
Bro,
prequels?
oh my god, yes. A Gareth Edwards directed like Kashyyyk. The problem though is there's too many other things in that movie. That's the big
Yeah.
problem.
Mm.
I mean the whole okay, here's the thing. Let's talk about Revenge of the Sith.
Hmm.
So what are the most unnecessary parts of the movie? I think the whole like you could just not have the whole like rescue sequence at the beginning. I think you just skip that.
Yeah, I say
All the Grievous stuff you could take
Yeah.
out and doesn't affect anything.
Yeah, I would take out just Utapau in its entirety. Yeah.
All the
Yeah.
Grievous thing does is make sure Obi-Wan is away from Anakin during all the crap that goes down.
Yeah, and you can do that with Kashyyyk or some other battle if you wanted to focus on one specific
E4
battle.
says
right?
you need Count just Dooku died off screen. Dooku went back to his home planet. Nah, I mean I don't know. Dooku could just be on Kashyyyk.
I feel
Dooku
like Dooku dying is important for like
Yeah,
Anakin's character. Like honestly, from like a story perspective, like the second like the Anakin Dooku duel in Episode 3 is like the most important, at least like most like character driven like impactful duel in that trilogy.
I
Yeah.
feel
Because, like,
like you
Especially,
could not have that duel
especially like
and
at least
Anakin's
like the
turn would
context
still
that
make
it's
sense.
in with like Palpatine being there. But I don't know.
I mean, I get what you mean, but I feel like if you skip that duel, like Anakin's turn would still make perfect sense. Because by that point,
I don't
Anakin's
know.
already
I guess like you can have like another
Anakin's
like
already
different
like murdered people, like. And also, no, I mean, I get what you mean from. No, I don't agree. Because I would even say like Anakin like killing Dooku comes off so light when we see all the other Jedi like murder people in cold blood, anyways.
yeah,
So like the
Mace
whole
Windu
like
killing Jango
it
Fett.
pushed him over. It's not the Jedi way. Like nah, bro, come on.
Yeah,
I
Alright,
disagree.
guys, I'm gonna head to bed. It's getting pretty late here.
All right, good night. Yeah, no,
Yeah.
I don't know if I think like the Dooku and Anakin stuff is super necessary. I mean, all he's doing, he's like, oh, like you have anger and hate, but you don't use it. Which, like, I mean, I don't know. Does that really do much for Anakin? don't
I think it's
necessarily-
really just Palpatine making him do something. I think that's all you really need in that movie, and it doesn't have to be him killing Dooku.
But I
I
feel like he
I don't-
doesn't need that for his turn though, because the turn was never about like Palpatine. I mean, I guess in a way, like maybe he'd have a harder time convincing him to go kill Obi-Wan, but like Anakin
Yeah.
was gonna do whatever was necessary to kill Padme anyways. So I feel like even if Anakin didn't like Palpatine, I feel like he would still pledge his allegiance to him just to save Padme. I feel like he was that far gone. So like that stuff doesn't maybe feel super necessary to me. Like the fact that he's just like, I'll do whatever, just help me save Padme, like
Yeah.
without any like hesitation or any like, oh, I kind of feel weird about this. Like, I don't know.
Yeah. What else?
But what were you gonna say? Shane, what were you gonna say in regards to it?
No, I just feel like, okay, maybe the duel sticks out more to me because it's like the one duel, except maybe like besides the Obi-Wan Anakin duel that has like some character implications going on, especially since like this kind of like, I don't know, like the Anakin Dooku stuff is like carries over from the second movie is directly referenced, and like Anakin, he says the line like, last time we met, like,
my powers of double since the last time we met.
I know it's not like much, but like, I don't know. I understand what you're saying, but it sticks out to me because like it's like the one time that George kind of tries to have something more going on in the fight instead of just like, oh, it's just like a fight between
each other. Yeah.
Bro, the fact that like not a single word is spoken between Maul and Obi-Wan and Qui-Gon is so ridiculous to me. Like, why would they not once be like, "Who are you working for?" or like anything? Like, it's just like, why would they not be asking questions? Like, at this point, like, they're still very confused about everything. Like, the Sith have come back for the first time. Would they not just like be like, what do you want? Like, who are you? Like, where do you come from? Like, who are you working for? Like, anything. Like, no question.
It's weird that there was just no dialogue because like the dialogue in like the duels in the original trilogy was like super important to like for the story and also for like, I don't know, like character dynamics and just for the drama as well.
Why not even ask like, who are you? Like, what is your business? What are you trying to like anything? Like,
also actually, the go back to the Anakin and Dooku duel and also the Anakin Obi-Wan duel, like those duels are more like, I don't know, they feel like they have something more going on with them, is because like these characters kind of have some sort of like relationship.
Yeah, like Obi-Wan showing up and like
episode 4, like, oh, this is like the old apprentice like with like the old master, and then like with episode 5 it's like, oh, Luke facing Vader, and like, oh, Vader like supposedly killed Luke's father and killed Obi-Wan, and it's like that going on, and obviously the big reveal at the end, and in episode 6 with like, oh, Luke trying to turn Vader back to the light side. Also, there's like more motivations going on, especially with like episode 5 and 6. Yeah. With like, it's not just like a fight to the death. Like, oh, Vader's trying to turn, Luke to the dark side in like episode 6, the inverse of that. And not necessarily like every duel has to have like another like underlying factor like that, but it's just weird that like 4 out of the 6 duels in the prequels don't have that like connecting tissue to the characters fighting.
Remember when Obi-Wan was just like, oh, I don't think so, bro. That was classic.
Yeah, like,
bro. Honestly, I just thought about like, I feel like that sequence in Clone Wars to me comes off even more goofy to me, where Mace Windu is like, oh, like we sent, we wanted to get answers from was it Dooku, but like Anakin killed him before we could get anything. I'm like, okay, so like, then what's the justification for episode 1? Like, what were you didn't need to get answers then? Like, what if they just killed Maul? And like, all right, well, hopefully nothing comes of this, I guess.
Doesn't Yoda say something about that in that movie too? Like,
yeah, he says, always two there are, no more, no less. He says, oh, but no, he's like, at the end, they're like questioning, like, did we kill like the apprentice or the... Maybe if you asked so many questions, you would know. Even if he didn't answer, like, I was like, okay, like, we did our due diligence. Like, whatever. Like, ugh. But no, we had to have, like, big flashing flippy fight.
Well, anyway, I sent Miniland Kashyyyk pictures in the call chat if you want to look at those.
Oh, sweet.
So, yeah.
Cool.
Sorry, I didn't mean for this to become a prequel rant, but I just like I didn't realize how much that irritated me until now,
Taking it back to 2020.
bro. Some things never
Yeah.
change.
Okay, so what else would you want to cut from episode 3, or is there anything else?
I mean, yeah, I would still just get rid of the opening sequence, or I would either get rid of the opening sequence or have it start with them like already there,
Yeah, I would probably.
and
trim
also
that
just
down.
I would trim it down I would
Yeah,
like, as of now it's probably like a 30-minute sequence, like 15 tops.
yeah. I think there's a lot of like paring down you can do with that movie, like all the middle stuff. You can
Yeah, all the
cut
like
that down a
the
little bit.
endless Coruscant talking, like
Problem with the movie is it just has really bad pacing. Like
Yeah.
all three of the prequels don't have good pacing, but I don't know. Episode 3 might be the worst offender of that.
Which one's
Yeah,
the
like
best?
after the opening, it's just like talking, shot reverse shot, talking,
Yeah.
talking.
talking.
And then Obi-Wan goes to Utapau, and there's like a little bit like, but in the middle of like that Utapau sequence, like during the Grievous chase, like George decides to cut back to Coruscant. It's like why would you and then go back to Grievous? Like why would you cut there? Like,
There's
and,
also that
interrupt the
funny
flow of
wipe.
this chase. Like that
There's
always
also-
that really annoys me when watching that movie now.
I was like, there's also that funny wipe where like a missile explodes right next to Yoda, and then we just wipe back to Coruscant.
Yeah.
Like you just kind of like whoa, and then like oh no, Coruscant.
Yeah.
Trevor, I don't know if this is the best Kashyyyk, bro. I don't know if I agree with that. I don't know if I agree. Like, so little of this is Lego.
Yeah.
Nah, bro,
Like-
that's a incredible net technique for the sand right there.
Oh, totally. Like
what
the
they
little-
did was they ground down a tan ABS 2x2 tiles to achieve that look.
Oh yes, absolutely.
Many
I don't
many
know, Trevor. I don't
tan
know, bro.
pieces were sacrificed to make
It's
this possible.
cool, but like, I don't know if I'd say that's the best Kashyyyk.
No.
Not nearly enough of it is Lego for me to say that's the
No.
best Kashyyyk.
Jay, what do you think the best Kashyyyk mock is, like large scale wise?
I mean, I feel like probably has to be Kennedy's.
Yeah, Kennedy's is really good.
Yeah, his is pretty solid.
I feel like the thing about like obviously David's original is really good, but like the overcrowding of figures definitely takes
Yes,
from it.
and also like his clone base in the
I
background.
was gonna say, yeah, the clone base behind it, I can live without.
What he could have done was, he could have like made a section of like the Venator, and had that in the background.
Yeah,
Like that would have worked better. But like, of course, it was like 2015, and like
even if he wanted to
it
do
was
like the
clone base era was like
yeah,
still kind of there. So
Yeah.
even if he wanted to have the clone base and the Venator, if the outside just like was like kind of like a Venator as opposed to rocks, I think that I would probably like it a bit more. Yeah, I mean, and Kennedy has like a giant base of a tree, which I appreciate. But I don't think any mock has really like encapsulated like all the important parts of Kashyyyk that I would say like would
It's
be
just so
necessary.
hard to know.
It is hard. It's not, and I'm like kudos to all these guys for even attempting it, because yeah, it's not.
Yeah.
This is not an easy. I'm not saying this is like it'd be simple,
Mhm.
but I think to really, I mean, Kashyyyk is just the way it's laid out. Like you just kind of need a lot of space for one, and you need like a lot of height as well.
Yeah. What's the easiest Star Wars build to like encapsulate everything from? do you
Oh,
think?
Hoth,
Tatooine.
easily Hoth.
or Hoth, yeah, Hoth is
Yeah.
that's
I was
the right
thinking Hoth.
answer.
It's easily Hoth. You don't even need like Echo basic. Like all you need is like AT-ATs and then like rebels lined up and like boom, like Hoth. Like that's all you need.
You could just line up some 32 by 32 white base plates and make like a crappy looking trench, and you'll get the point across.
Bro,
Yeah.
David made Hoth using just Lego sets.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah, other than Hoth,
Maybe Endor, I guess.
I think
I think
Tatooine is probably
Geonosis
second.
actually. I think because even though you can't capture like I think when people think of Geonosis, the image of the battle that like is in most people's minds are like a bunch of droids lined up and then a bunch of clones lined up like marching towards each other. So if you can just do that on like a dark orange baseplate, I feel like that captures like the battle well enough. Obviously, there's still a lot more going on, but like I think it obviously would be like it'd be pretty straightforward.
I guess you could make the same point for Crate as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I mean,
But
the thing about Crate, though, like, I would say the only difference with Crate that would make it slightly more difficult is, I think the terrain itself is more, like, complex than Hoth.
yeah.
Like, I mean, if you want to do, like, a perfectly clean Crate, then sure, but, like, if it's, like, during the battle, like, you gotta have, like, the red lines and stuff, and, like, that's a little bit of work. And also, there's, like, the big, like bunker things that are lining up along the trench. So I think Crate would be maybe like a notch more difficult than Hoth for that reason.
Mm-hmm.
I also think like, I mean, I don't know. I feel like the big Crate door is more significant than like the Echo base. For one, it's a lot bigger. Like I think you could get away with having like just a flat terrain and then like AT-ATs and then like a trench with like the troopers. But I feel like if you really want to do Crate, like you can't just leave like the rebel side flat because they're in like a I don't know. Maybe I don't know. Someone tell me how you feel about it. I just feel like the aesthetic of like the mountains feels a lot more significant than like the like rebel Echo base and like the snow with the door.
Yeah. Well, I don't know. Like, I think if you're gonna have to include the big door for Crate, I think you have to include the shield generator for Hoth. But
I can agree with that. I think the shield generator for Hoth is like a pretty important set piece.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I'd say Crate's a little bit more difficult, but
yeah.
I think like I said, I think like just set down some like dark orange plates and like put droids like facing clones, and I think they're like anyone would be like, oh yeah, that's Geonosis. Like just that's the battle Geonosis. Like that's all you need.
Yeah, I feel like the door though might be easier to do than the shield generator for Hoth, though, because those are circles as opposed to one big slab, right?
I mean, as someone who had to build that door, oh my god, it's a big
Yeah,
door. It's a big door,
it is a
bro.
big door.
Or as Poe would say, it's a big ass door. Yo, what's up, Kennedy? We were literally just talking about you. Oh dang, Trevor! Ouch.
Yeah, we were trash talking. Sorry.
Bro, Trevor's mouth is writing checks that his ass can't cash.
At least Kennedy like makes mocks, so.
Oh, got him.
Shoot, I've made more mocks than Trevor has in like the past 2 years too.
Yeah, absolutely. Nah, Kennedy, I said you had the best Kashyyyk, so. Yeah. And that was before you were here. So I wasn't just saying it. Or maybe I was. Somehow I knew you would be summoned. Alright, back to Revenge of the Sith. Yeah, I think like you could get rid of a lot of like the Coruscant dialogue. I think like I would. This might be sacrilege, but I might also get rid of Yoda fighting the Emperor. Or at
I don't
least
think it's necessary for the story. I mean, look, I don't know. I mean, let me think about this. I mean, the story's about like Anakin and his fall. Like, is that important enough to keep it the story while maintaining like that core narrative?
I think. I mean, I don't know. I have to think about it. I think the problem is also there's just so much going on at the end that on top of it just kind of feels like the each individual part kind of takes away from the other. I like the idea of like, yo, Obi-Wan and Anakin being like, let's both go fight Anakin, and then let's both go fight Palpatine, and maybe they can't, and they end up not being able to get to Palpatine. I think maybe, I also just don't like Yoda fighting, so maybe he just shouldn't be doing anything.
I mean, I agree, but like, if it's, I mean, like, you'll have to like, I don't know. You have to, like,
yeah, at that point, like, how do
two.
you avoid it? Yeah, I get what you mean.
Yeah.
E4 says Yoda is the Grand Master Jedi. He has to be doing stuff. Bro, he can just be sitting somewhere and thinking really hard. That's what he does most of the time anyways. I mean, you can use that same... Okay, like, I don't think Yoda necessarily has to be doing something. How many missions do Obi-Wan and Anakin go on where Yoda does nothing? So, perfectly acceptable, bro.
Or, like most of the Council. Exactly. And this also applies to, like, most of Clone Wars, too. They just send Anakin, Obi-Wan, and Ahsoka, or, like, a combination of those.
Yeah.
For, like, the most important missions.
While Yoda sits and thinks really hard. True says, which battle of Revenge of the Sith you would want the scare treatment for? We were just talking about that, like, I think Alex brought up, like, if, like, Gareth Edwards directed, like, Kashyyyk, that would be incredible. I think in terms of, like, design and set pieces, I think Kashyyyk has the most promise. I think Utapau is, like, no disrespect to your mock is fine. But, like, in terms of just, like, setup and even execution, Utapau is such a whatever battle. Like, it's barely even a battle. Like, they just kind of, like, clones show up and fight, and, like, nothing really happens. Nothing of consequence happens there. So I think Kashyyyk, like, if Kashyyyk was kind of set up to be, like, the main, like, battle of Episode 3, I think that would have been the way to go. I think Kashyyyk has more promise of a battle than Utapau would. Jay, you like Geonosis, though. I mean, I like the location. Do I like the battle? No. But I've talked about that pretty extensively, yeah.
What would you probably talked about this before, but, like, what would your ideal layout for, like, a big Geonosis? Like, how would that look like in your head? And how big would you want that, like, to be, like, base plate wise too?
Oh boy. Okay. So I've thought about, like, I've thought about kind of the sections of Geonosis, but I've not really figured out how I would want it to look, because it's such a just, like, weird. It's not weird, but there's just so much to capture. So first I'll talk about, like, everything I would want in it, and then maybe along that I can figure out where things should be. So you'd have to have the droid factory. I guess I'll try to go in chronological order. So droid factory for sure. Somewhere outside you want, like, Obi-Wan's Delta 7 parked, as he's in the wrong part of town. The droidicas attack him.
He didn't pay his parking meter, and so the police droidica came in.
Yeah. The police droidica merely asked him to park elsewhere, and he declined, so that's why
he's just like, no. It's like, all right, time to murder you.
Yes. So that would have to be, like, a big part of the mock. And then I guess if we're going in chronological order, then we'd also want the big arena, which I guess.
Oh, so you would do an arena as well?
Oh, absolutely! Like, that's way too important to not include.
So basically, you just want to do everything from that whole sequence.
Yes. So the arena, the battle,
What about Obi-Wan and the when he's held prisoner and the little blue thing?
Oh yeah, like the interior. I mean, there's not really a ton of interior rooms, but like that would be one. You'd I guess put it near the arena. I would guess that that's kind of all connected. And then there's also that hangar that Dooku flies out of when he leaves the arena, so that would be connected to it as well. And there's also the big evil the bad guy war room would be in there.
Yeah, that's what I was about to say. That would be really cool, like all lit up and stuff with the
yes,
big,
it's like the hollow table. Yes. So those would all be connected to the arena, I would imagine, and then maybe some other things. Some other things that would make sense there, because you'd have a lot of space to fill out. So then there'd be like a pretty large, vast, like open battlefield with gunships parked. As much as I would love, I don't know. So, including an acclimator of any capacity is probably unrealistic.
That would be freaking awesome. Even if it was like even like a minifigure like compatible acclimator, not like a minifigure scale, but like a compatible.
Yeah, I get what you mean.
Like, acclimator would be like insanely big.
Yeah. So, I would like to do that, but I wouldn't count on it. One thing I would for sure do though is a big, basically one of the big donut hole ships like in the ground, and then I would have a bunch of like
the Federation ball.
Yeah, and I'd have a bunch of like SPHATs like parked around it shooting at it. I don't know if I'd want it in. I feel like in the ground would be easier, but like they don't really shoot at it until it starts trying to fly up. So I'd have to think about how I'd want to do that.
And obviously you'll have like the lasers and like the shield bits around it from Gunship Cavalry.
Oh yeah. The precisely. And then I'd also, of course, want like where the final duel happens, which is probably the most simple part of this build. And that would have to be some ways away. As for the layout, like I'd really have to think hard about it. The way I'm kind of thinking is like on one side of the build, you do like the arena and maybe like the droid factory kind of close to it, and then you'd have like the big battlefield as like a buffer area, and then on the other side you do the big like dome thing in the ground, and then maybe like between the two you could incorporate where they fight each other. It might just end up being like a weirdly shaped model. Like I could imagine it being like triangular almost, if that makes sense. Like one corner is the big ball thing. No, I don't know.
I'm trying to think of the like. Do you also want to have? I'm assuming you also want to do like the Dooku duos as well, right?
That's what I said. The final duel, yeah.
But that duel takes place in like an entirely separate building somewhere.
I know. That's what I was like. That would have to be like
on the other end of the mock.
Yeah.
Other end of the con hall, just have a separate part of the mock separated.
Yeah, I'm trying to think of like the. Oh, also okay. Also for the arena, like, would you do like a half or like a full arena?
Oh, it'd be half. It would totally be half. When things are circular, I just like it's a tough sell to me to justify doing the full circle, because you're going to be closed off in one end. So like, why even put yourself in?
Like, how would anyone look into the arena if it was
exactly?
Yeah,
unless it's like in the ground, which I would imagine. Like, if I did the arena, it would probably be like recessed quite a bit into the ground. Like, I'd maybe have like a foot's worth of like rock work like above ground. But I think most of it would probably be in ground, because I want to say that's probably how it is. Like, I don't think it's like a giant like rock structure a mile up that's like a full circle. It's I want to say it's probably mostly in the ground anyways. So that would eliminate some rock work, which would be nice. But I don't know. That would have to be one I'd really have to think about. But yeah, it would absolutely be bigger than Starkiller. It would absolutely have to be bigger. Like, the arena alone would have to be massive. And that's, so, I mean, I would love to do this. Like, this is very much a mock. I will do at some point. But, like, we need Geonosians, and we need Geonosian battle droids. Like, I'm not going to try to piece together the exit. For one, I would want an updated one, like, better than the Clone Wars one. And, I would also want, like, an easier way to get those battle droids, because like there's no way
unless you want to use like the Clone Wars Customs like version. But I'm assuming you want like the
much are
purest
those?
figure.
How much are they?
Oh, they're cheap. They're like $3.50.
Is it sand red?
Yeah, they make them in tan, dark orange, and sand red.
And they're only $3?
They're like $3 to $4. Like full figure, including the backpack. Hell, you can even choose which backpack style you want as well.
I would actually consider that. I would not be against that.
That honestly, bro, and also they're articulated too. Like their legs can move.
Oh, I've
I
seen
don't know
that,
if you.
yeah.
I don't know if you've seen paid attention. Like if you've actually seen it.
I have. The
bought a
legs
couple
move
for myself.
separately, right?
It's a cool. It is a really great figure. It really is. I think that's the move.
I would not
Because
be against that.
it's cheaper buying that figure new than like a new 2013 sand red, not sand red. Excuse me. Oh, especially if it's like a 03 sand red droid,
Yeah.
which is like a $30 figure.
I'm sure. So it looks like they're $4.50 each, which is not bad at all. I feel like if I bought like hundreds of them, I'd probably be able to get.
Or what you could do is wait for a sale, wait for a May the 4th sale, a Memorial Day sale, a Christmas sale, a Black Friday sale, where like everything on the site is like 20 to 25% off, and boom, that's when you buy them in mass.
It looks like the
Hell,
most
you
the
could even-
website will
you
let
could
me buy
even,
is $250.
Okay, hell,
is not
what
bad.
you could even try to get like a sponsorship deal.
Oh
like,
yeah, for sure.
Like they sponsor you and they send you a bunch of figures.
If I'm doing like a giant Geonos, I think they'd totally be down. That
I think
is
they would
not a bad
definitely be
idea.
interested.
The I'm sorry, I said I'm gonna say Battle Toys. The problem is also still gonna be Geonosians because you need hella Geonosians also.
Yeah, you
But
would
this
have
is
to
not
like
a bad
pray
solution.
that Lego, pray that Lego makes a new one and like a cheap set, or like some customizer like makes a Geonosian figure, but you would need so many, especially for the arena scene. Like,
Yeah, fill out
you would probably
basically
need like 500 of that. Figure.
yeah, just fill out like a crowd of Geonosians.
But you would need so many.
It would be awesome though. I mean, if I did the arena, I would probably do it like mid fight, like when the Jedi show up. So I wouldn't need as many in the stand. Like there'd still be a lot in the stands, but it wouldn't be like full, you know.
Okay.
Because a lot of them like fly
there you
away
go.
when
Okay.
the Jedi's show up.
Much
So I'd have a
flying.
bunch of them like flying, but yeah, you get the idea.
But what you could do is you could print a bunch of PNGs, stick them on sticks to like little motors, and have them like bobbing up and down like in TCS.
Yes, absolutely.
That's also an option.
So how many of these battle droids did you get? These are actually pretty sweet. I might cop some of these.
Yeah, they're really good. I bought a tan one, a dark orange one, and a sand red one just to
Just to check it
like
out.
during a sale just to see check them out, and they're great. They're awesome. You could even buy individual parts for them as well. So if you want to upgrade your normal battle droids, and buy the antenna packs for them are awesome because the most DSL one you could buy, I think AV sold like a resin one, or usually 3D printed ones you could buy, but that were unpainted. But it's nice to get an actual ABS.
Bro, their hands rotate
what
too.
pack?
That's ridiculous.
Yeah, that figure, that is the move.
That is
Yeah.
great. This is kind of like a game changer, honestly.
Yeah, this. Who's the guy who designed them? It's Nanrex Designs or something like
Yeah,
that. He's gonna make a. He's gonna make a a B2 as well, and a commander droid. So. Yeah. It's
Yeah, I
it's
would
pretty.
totally-
Those are pretty sick.
I mean, the other thing, but at this point though, I would need another P1 battle pack. Also, I need so many more.
Yeah, you would need 100. I'm assuming you're gonna stick with the 2020 style.
Yeah,
You would need hundreds of the white P1s.
we just need Lego to drop a P1 version of the current battle pack. That'd be great.
That would be fabulous.
Oh no, Kenny, you can join the call. I'll be here probably about maybe 30 more minutes. You want to hop on the cord?
Bro, I would love for you to make a Geonosis one day, but I know it's gonna be like far in the future though.
Yeah, that's the one. I mean, I have the gunship.
Based off like
that
your rough
we're-
timeline.
We're a step towards it. But like
Bro.
before I do Geonosis, I'll obviously finish Kamino, and I would redo Scarif. So Geonosis would be after that. I mean, Scarif would be like Scarif is. I mean, Scarif will take time. I'm not gonna act like it'll be a quick build, but like Scarif at least like Scarif to me feels less complex than Kamino, just because of the.
Are you gonna try to rush Scare for Work World 2026 to meet like that 10th anniversary?
I mean, yeah.
Or
I mean, I'd pretty
or you
much
can at
need to
least bring a
start-
portion of it.
Yeah, like I mean, because like I want to do the potteries also, so like, how would this even work?
That's true. I mean, I don't know like how public you want to be with your projects, but I know you do want to do Mas Espa.
Yeah, I don't know. I have to really like think about because yeah, like I mean, 2026 would be cool, but I'm not gonna be like, oh, like I can't do it if it's not the anniversary. So,
Bro, Mas Espa would be insanely big too. I know you've talked about like how you would do like an ideal Mas Espa. That would probably be big. Would that be probably bigger than or just I don't know. Maybe it would be bigger than that Geonosis mock.
I think Geonosis would be bigger, but it wouldn't be by a lot. Geonosis just has more sections, like more. I mean, but like I mean, the Potteries has a lot, but the Potteries also has a lot more rock work. I think that's the thing that like.
That would be annoying too to like
Yeah.
be building that. Let's see here. How do I move Kennedy? It should be simple. It's simple on mobile. Well, I'll just do it on my phone.
Yeah,
I got it.
Okay. Hello there.
Hello.
Welcome to our club.
What's up, guys? How y'all
What's
doing?
up?
Nothing much, man. This is like the most excited I've been about Lego Star Wars in a while, so I'm quite happy to have been talking about this stuff.
That's good to hear. It's good to hear. I had to join in the chat when I heard y'all talk about those Clone Army custom battle droids. I was like, yes, those are sweet. I have to talk about them.
So, do you have a bunch of those?
I have 110 of the sand red ones now.
That's the move, bro. What made you? I mean,
Wow.
What made you get so many
So-
Sand Red?
Eventually, like you were saying with Geonosis, eventually I'd use it for Geonosis. Big one.
Oh, you
One
want to
day,
do it
and
again?
then, yeah. I mean, that's like one of my favorite planets I like to make. So
For
I'll
sure.
probably do it again one day. And then I actually have 100 of the dark orange official ones. Now I'm like, dang, I don't really need them anymore. So I'm trying to sell them.
Yeah, so yeah, sell them and get more of the CAC ones. That's the move.
Right. Because like, first of all, they're not 100. Like, definitely Sand Red's way more accurate.
Oh yeah.
In the movie, so.
I would say I guess they probably did it just because Lego does it that way. But I was surprised they even make a dark orange version of theirs. Like,
Right.
if they're gonna offer Sand Red anyways. But I'm sure there's some people out there who just want it dark orange because Lego does it in dark orange now.
True.
But yeah, that's a game changer. Oh my god.
They are. They're great. You know, they come with the backpack, gun, everything. I got
Oh,
them
so
on sale.
the $450 price includes the gun.
Right.
That is actually really good.
Oh wow.
You said you got it on sale. How much did you pay for it?
I got them $350 a piece.
Oh, nice. When was this?
Right.
That was when they first unveiled them or whatever. Then they first released them at a sale.
It was like Black Friday. Yeah.
Oh, so
Black
it's been a
Friday
while.
sale.
Okay.
It was like 20. I was like 25% off
Yep, I think so.
everything on the site. So yeah.
Oh.
Well, I'm gonna have to wait for a sale and indulge.
Oh yeah.
Because I mean, even if Lego updates theirs, it's not like they're not gonna do a Sand Red one. Like
No.
if Lego did a more Geonosian battle droids, they would be dark orange. And like as much as I'd love to use like official like purest Lego stuff, I would rather have a Sand Red battle droid than a dark, especially on like Geonosis, where everything's already dark orange. Like, yeah.
Right.
True,
Also,
they
like,
blend
what's
in
nice,
seamlessly.
what's nice about like the CAC droids is like you can actually pose them, which is
Yeah.
like obviously a challenge with like the official figures. They just kind of like stand there like rigidly.
With their
Right, you
arms
can have
out,
them like
yeah.
get shot like in the dynamic poses and have them like walking and marching. So
It
yeah,
actually makes it look like they're running. It's like it's great.
Yeah. Dang. Okay. That's gonna be the move. Why'd you have to tell me about this, Cole? Now I got more money to spend.
I feel like right now I'm like a secret like CAC like
Yeah.
like salesman, just
You need an affiliate link.
gassing up their products.
You gotta get paid for that.
Heck yeah. I mean, I definitely reach out to them about. I mean, this would be down the line, but I don't know. I mean, if I didn't already have so many tan B1, maybe I will. Maybe I'll like see if they want to do something for Kamino, and if it's like worth
That'd be
it,
sweet.
then I don't know. We'll see.
I feel like it'd be beneficial to them, 100%. Like, I'm using all these great battle droids. Gotta use them too.
Yeah. Oh, Trevor brings up a good point. It's kind of shame if you did go with Lego Sand Red ones, they don't have a straight arm. I didn't even think about that. Oh my god.
Well, yeah, I mean,
yeah.
you can buy the CAC arm though, because
Oh,
you could
yeah,
buy
yeah.
the individual parts. But
Right, you
yeah,
can sell the arms separately.
Now I have like maybe 8 Sand Red Lego. Like there's no way.
yeah, I have 5.
I'm surprised you don't have a
I have
bunch of
0.
those. How many P1?
They're
How many
expensive.
OG P1s do you have?
I mean, a few of them have technically the wrong torso because, like the old gray / new gray
Oh, it's
printing
the
is like
episode
really
3
similar.
torso.
But if we're like counting like helmets, like if we're not counting that like,
Bro, just full
minor
figures,
thing.
even with wrong torsos.
I mean, I got like 2-ish dozen. Probably over
Yeah, exactly. That's why I expected you to have more of the battle droid.
Yeah, I got like 2-ish dozen of the OGP ones.
That's
I
such
have
a
like
great
6. I have 6 OG Geonosians with wings, and I have 2 OG Super Battle Droids.
Bro, I have 2 OG Super
That's
Battle
nice.
droids, and like both of the legs are just like crap. Like,
That sucks.
it makes me so
Wow.
sad. I bought that set new.
Damn. You know, I'm really surprised that with like Lego's redesign of the Super Battle Droid that they would I thought they would like fix all the issues with that figure, but not really. Like they just kind of like updated the torso to make it more like detailed, but the thick like the arms have those thick clips, and like the legs like they can't like lean like upwards. So yeah, I don't know. I thought
Maybe
it was
like
kind
a
of
different
weird
material. They feel, I would say they feel much different than the other ones.
Maybe
I
it
don't
maybe
know.
it is a different material,
Maybe.
that, like, but I don't know. I thought they were gonna like make. What's interesting is like with the rocket arm version that came in that like Clone Wars AAT set for back in the day. That had the thin clip,
Oh,
and that
really?
never
Oh,
broke
really?
on me. Yeah, that had the thin clip. So yeah, I don't know. I also thought they would like mold an arm that like where like the arm was like facing out like in the shooting position, but I don't know.
Yeah,
They
that
probably
would've been
didn't do
cool,
that.
yeah.
True.
They probably didn't do that because they wouldn't have to make like 2 different molds for the arm, which is a shame. But yeah.
Trevor says, "Holy crap! Why are those P1 clones?" Oh god, I'm afraid to ask. How expensive are they now?
The
They're
old
like-
ones?
Yeah, they're OG P1s.
I know they're like they could go for like 20-ish. Let me find
Yeah, that's
out.
what I thought they were. Which is
They've
I mean,
been
that's-
20-ish for a little while. Let me look this up. Phase 1. Clone Boy. Here we go. Average.
Prepare to cry.
Let's see here. Price. Okay, average used is $22.02, and average new is $24.96.
Okay, I can live with that. Trevor says he thought they were $6. Bro, come on.
$6?
What
They're
clone is
clone
$6
stuff. They're
now?
not gonna be $6. Yeah.
Come on,
I don't
bro.
think they're ever $6.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah.
You had me. I thought he was gonna be like, oh, they're $50 now. I was like, oh my god. But okay, I can live with that.
That's not. Yeah. They've stayed around the 20-ish price range for the past like 3 years.
Hey, y'all trying to send them to the moon though?
Don't breathe it into existence.
Nah, bro. We have to go after like a specific name character that's already expensive and was in a really old expensive set, and then we target that.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
That's how we do it.
Maybe a rich boy J shoot head when it's $6, bruh. Y'all are only upset because I'm honest. They hated him because he told the truth. But bro, those battle droids though, oh my god. That gives me a lot to think about.
Oh yeah. They're pretty sweet. Have y'all talked about Bad Batch at all? I don't know if y'all are watching it, or seeing the new episodes, but
If you were here earlier, you would have.
goodness.
I think you're unfortunately with the wrong group. I don't think. I don't think
Yeah.
any of us have.
Okay.
Unfortunately.
I haven't
I
even
mean, if you
seen
want to talk about it, that's
season 2.
cool. But
Oh, okay.
I mean,
Gotcha.
from what I've
Right,
heard,
that's
like
fair.
the first 3 episodes have been really good.
yeah, I really enjoyed them. But Bad Batch is not your thing, then it's not your thing. That's fair.
Man, I wish there was more people like you, Kennedy. A lot of Star Wars fans do not agree with that.
They'd be like,
Really?
bro, how can you not?
You have to watch every single second of every Star Wars thing ever. It's like, no, you don't.
Trevor says, I really wish like I would try out nougat for the battle droids, like for normal
Nougat?
ones.
Interesting.
Like for the Geonosian ones?
Nah.
The
Probably
normal
for
ones
the basic.
definitely tan.
Yeah.
What about
For
Dark
Geonosian ones,
No,
yeah,
that would be weird.
Dark Tan would be cursed.
Just for like the regular one, that'd be bad.
no, I mean it's like sand red works the best. Like,
Yeah.
man, I don't know if they plan on doing it, but like if they really want to up their game, like we can get like a Geonosian, like a sand red commander for CAC. That'd be freaking awesome.
Yeah,
Oh.
I hope that CAC makes like the different ranks as well.
Yes. I know they're making like a. I think you mentioned this earlier, but they're making like a B2. They're making a Magna Guard, and I'm really interested to see what those look like.
Yeah.
Squidman
those would be
says I might say nougat would work better than sand red. I don't agree with that. I'm looking at pictures
Nah,
right now.
no. Sand red is the way to go.
If you look at like the Hot Toys, like Geonosis Battle Droid, like definitely Sand Red.
Roger. We're not like them. We think independently. Roger. What is that from the?
That's from
Is that
Clone
from the
Wars.
movie or is it from the first episode?
Clone Wars.
No,
It's
it's
Clone Wars.
not the movie. It's from the show.
They don't say that in the movie.
Yeah.
What episode is that from?
I think in one of the Geonosian episodes they say that. Yeah.
Episode
Yeah, I was gonna
35.
say.
It was like one of the worm episodes
Roger.
where they're like trying to take like Pago the Lesser to like the queen. They're like out in the middle in the elements or whatever. Maybe I'm wrong. I don't know.
Bro, that
Bro.
scared me as a kid when I watched that. Oh, that was creepy.
Yeah. Don't they start like malfunctioning because they run out of like battery power or something in that episode?
Yeah, their power goes out. Yeah, they shut down.
E4 says it's
How
the
is that?
Ryloth arc with Mace Windu.
Oh, okay. But how is that not more of a thing in Star Wars? Like, you know how
Batteries
different the
dying?
prequels would be if they ran out of batteries? And like, yeah.
they need to be charged. You just destroy their charging stations, and they're just screwed. You just like run out run out the clock.
Yeah, like we're just gonna sit here and wait until they all die.
I mean, the Last Jedi introduced like fuel running out, and people hated that. So I don't know.
Yeah, like, bruh.
Like,
But it's
all of
fun
a
when
sudden running
batteries run out
fuel?
for battle droids. Yeah. Oh.
This oil bath is gonna feel so good. So much just like passive lore in the original trilogy.
Yeah. I mean, that's what the Clone Wars
what are you
was.
guys' favorite like passive lore statements? Like something that's just casually mentioned that has like actual lore implications.
Like a Morgan lore.
You fought in the Clone Wars. No.
That's probably like the
That's
biggest
a pretty good one.
That is
Bond
definitely the biggest one.
trilogy.
The Imperial fleet, the Rebel fleet has massed around
It's
Solus.
amassing around Solus, yeah.
Yeah. Spice
one's
Mines
pretty
of
cool.
Kessel
See that
is
in Battlefront
not
2.
bad.
Yeah, Battlefront 2 did show that.
Mm-hmm.
This is kind of a small one, but like I think it has like character development. When Obi-Wan's talking to Qui-Gon, he's just like, "Please don't defy the Council Master, not again."
What about the angels in episode 1?
Oh yeah.
You an angel?
And they're like an actual race of species.
I've heard the deep space pilots talk about them. They're the most beautiful creatures in the galaxy.
And then Dave Filoni had to make them real, and it's like, dude,
Wait,
really?
what? Hold on, wait, what? When?
In
How?
Clone Wars, yeah.
Remember that?
What?
Yes.
Oh my god.
What are you
Dead
talking?
serious.
Yeah.
Bro, this sounds
You
like
don't
crap.
remember this?
No.
Remember they go to that
Bro,
planet
what?
and they get like stuck on it because there's like a curse and they can't leave because there's like a satellite destroying all the ships that leave or whatever.
I remember that. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
it's a
That's
the planet where like the
the
kid with all
Venus
the battle
flytrap thing.
yeah, and there's an angel in that episode because it's one of the moons of Viego, and she's there, and they meet her.
Bro, what?
Wait, I'm not making that up,
I did not remember
swear
that
to God.
at all.
Look it up right now.
Yeah, it's like this like glowy woman. She's like all like white and like glowing. And
She looks
stuff.
mystical.
Yeah,
Oh my
that's
God.
one of the angels.
Bro,
and they
She
just, like,
looks
say
like you
that.
would think she
Bro.
would look.
I think
Yeah.
our main characters were just off a perk. I think that's what happened, bro. There's no way, bro.
Man, you gotta rewatch the Clone Wars, Jay.
Clearly. I do not remember that at all.
Yeah, it's the Blue Shadow virus arc, right? It's in that episode.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure. Yeah.
I always hold on. Is that the okay? I'm either gonna sound really stupid or slightly like I know what I'm talking about.
Really smart.
Okay, is that Clone Wars episode the same episode where there's a little kid who's controlling battle droids, or was that?
That's what I
in
said.
Rebels?
Yes, that's the
Yeah,
episode.
Oh,
yeah,
okay.
Yeah, because then like
Was there not
They have,
also
like, a
something
hammock
in
and stuff.
Rebels where someone was controlling battle droids? Or am I crazy?
Well, there was a rogue like battle droid unit that was controlled by what's
his
this?
name?
What's the super tactical droid's name?
yeah.
From
It's
the
just something-
Onderon arc.
Yeah.
Wait,
I want to say
what?
Kalish, but I don't think that's it.
No, it's close. It's something
it's-
like that.
It's, so
It's
dumb, I
Khalees and
can't remember this.
Kaligi?
Oh, what is
Bro,
it?
Something of that.
Droid-
Kalani?
In the
Oh,
words,
I
yeah.
think it's Kalan.
in the
I think it's
words,
Kalani.
in the
Yeah.
words
I don't know
of
why a super
C-3PO,
tactical droid has like a first name, but whatever.
Yeah.
in the words of C-3PO, droids controlling droids. General Kalani. Okay. So there
General
was-
Kalani, probably
so
the most
General Kalani
unexpected
is a super
Rebels
tactical
cameo.
battle
Yeah.
droid controlling one normal battle droid.
No, he's in charge of like a rogue, basically just like a okay. The episode is like the Rebels crew and Rex go to like a downed Lucre Hulk on some planet, and they find the droids there, and then they end up like forming an alliance because like the because the Empire ends up finding them, and they send in like stormtroopers, and so like the droids fight alongside Rex and
Kanan.
Kanan for that episode.
And isn't that when they get the Phantom 2? Like they get the shuttle?
Bro, how do y'all
I
remember
think
all of
so.
this about Rebel? Like, bro, that's wild.
I don't know. I'm impressing myself actually.
That makes sense. I would be inclined to
Pretty
believe you
sure, yeah, I mean,
unless someone in the chat wants to state otherwise.
Yeah, like I'm pretty sure that's when they get it. And then they also like this might be what you're thinking of, Jay. They use those battle droids later. I think like they kind of come with them.
Okay.
Or maybe that's
I
Clone Wars.
don't remember that. I do not remember.
No,
that.
maybe I think Clone Wars the Citadel arc. I can't remember though.
Right.
It's weird that it's so easy to confuse two things that should like
Yeah,
not be
right?
confusable at all.
Well, they're basically the same show, just a different
Yeah.
time period.
Bro. That's wild. Bro, there's an actual angel and wow. Okay.
Yeah, oh yeah.
The more you know.
All right, more.
Are y'all
more
boys ready to hop
passive
back
lore.
in Battlefront 2? Did y'all see that? Are they
I'm
bringing it
very
back?
excited for that.
Oh,
yeah.
yeah,
Colt's
Colt's
very
super happy
excited,
about
I have some concerns, but I hope it's a good port. I hope the networking is like good as well.
Like, okay, you have it on like PC though. You have it on like Xbox. Like, what is this?
No, Jay, you don't understand the difference because it's like you get both games in one. It's a full like 4K remaster.
Oh,
and
they're
it's
actually
like,
remastering.
There's matchmaking.
What does that
Right,
mean?
Like
multiplayer
it's full matchmaking for all. It's coming out for all consoles too, all 8th and 9th generation consoles, plus on PC. And then, like all the like exclusive content from different versions of the game are going to be combined to this version. Like the XL mode from PC, the exclusive Xbox content, like all that stuff is going to be in this version.
Okay, what is matchmaking?
You know, like
multiplayer.
like you click what you know, like when you go into like Call of Duty and Halo, and you click team deathmatch, and it like matches you with other players.
So the online version right now doesn't do that.
No, like the only version that has online is the Steam version.
So
and that just has a server browser. That just has a server browser where like you can manually choose like what server you want to be in, but usually those servers like they're all fan ran, so like they're gonna have different parameters. Some of them have modded content.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
This is all going to be official and for everybody, not just computer.
Okay.
Yeah.
And I think it's cross-platform too, so like PS5, PS4, Xbox, they all play together.
That's not confirmed. That there's
Is it not?
I hope there
that,
is. Yeah. I don't think that's gonna be the case. It's gonna be cross-platform between like the Xboxes and the PlayStations and like the PCs, but yeah.
They just need to release Battlefront 3 and stop playing.
Exactly. Like that's what people have been telling like Disney for like forever. Like especially ever since like the new Battlefront 2 got the support cut because EA sucks and they're idiot. That's what they've been telling them about. So,
right.
I mean, if we want to put on like our tinfoil hat, like this could be them like testing the waters and see like if like the Battlefront franchise still has like any interest.
Yeah.
So yeah, but there's a lot of enthusiasm for this release, and I'm very excited to see how this turns out.
I mean, the movies are about to start pumping up again, so I wouldn't be shocked if there's some sort of like Battlefront. Like I don't know if is it at all? Are they more likely to like resume support for Battlefront 2 or just release an entirely new game?
New game.
No, new game.
Because the thing is with like Battlefront 2, like all the people that like made Battlefront 2 happen, like who also pitched Battlefront 3 to DICE, to EA, and they said no because they're stupid. they like left the studio and they're like they formed their like a new studio. Or they're like different places now. So
Oh,
yeah,
Yeah, it would be tough.
they would just make a new Battlefront 3. I don't know what company, I don't know what game studio I would want like to develop this. But
Yeah.
yeah, I would love like an actual good Battlefront 3. That's like as ambitious as the original one that got canceled back in the day.
I was gonna say, so would you rather see a modern Battlefront 3, or would you rather them finish the original Battlefront 3 and release that?
Well, I mean, I'd rather a new game. Like,
yeah.
yeah, like okay, like old Battlefront 3, like even if you tried to archive that, like I don't even know where you would find all that stuff because the company that made that game, I don't even know if 3 Radical is still around. Like, I don't even know if they have like the files and the source code for that game. Because
No idea.
because contrary to popular belief, that game was not 99% finished.
Yeah, I don't
like,
believe that for 1 second.
It was like 60% done.
Yeah.
Like it was like the development of that game was not smooth. There was still a lot of work to be done, and they just did not meet deadlines, and it was just unfortunate. But I would rather like a brand new game, so we could have like all 3 of the main eras plus whatever the new era of Star Wars, like the post Episode 9 era of Star Wars, so we could have like maps and heroes and units from that game. So it just makes obviously they'll make a new Battlefront 3
Yeah.
because the old Battlefront
Is it
3 was
gonna
a
be
game
called
made for the
Battlefront 3?
Xbox 360.
Or are they just gonna
and
call it
PS3.
like Battlefront again?
Yeah.
I don't think they're gonna. I don't know. I think they'll call it Battlefront 3. I don't think they're gonna
Yeah,
call
they
it
wouldn't
like
change
Battlefront again.
It'll be called
That'd be
Well, if it's a whole new
Battlefront
company, maybe.
Redemption.
But
I don't think they're gonna double
The
reboot it.
3rd Star Wars Battlefront. Here we go.
Battlefront the Third.
Battlefront the third part.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. I feel like I don't know if they'll go back to DICE. I mean, I wouldn't be surprised, but I think also like game engine wise, I think they'll probably make it in. Oh, also here's the thing, especially since like Disney announced they're like investing over $1 billion into Epic, they'll probably end up using like Unreal Engine 5 for their next
yeah.
game.
Yeah.
So for
That makes
like
sense.
future Star Wars games, like so yeah, I don't know.
I don't know, man. It might be Ubisoft, but I'm super hyped for Outlaws.
No, not
Bro.
Ubisoft, please no.
Bro, I'm super hyped for Outlaws. I'm sorry. I'm, like,
Really? Interesting.
yes, bro.
Wait, you're unironically hyped?
I'm bro. I'm DA. Yes.
Oh, okay.
I'm surprised that y'all are surprised. Like,
I mean, I don't know, like because I thought you were poo pooing it because it's another game set between episode 3 and 4.
I mean, yeah, it's annoying, but at least it's not like, oh, you're a Jedi.
You're a Jedi, yeah.
So
You like the
you're
open
excited
world
because
aspect
it's
of it?
not it's not.
I
a
like
Jedi game.
open world. Like for one, it's open world like that. Like
Mhm.
oh yes,
That's
finally.
huge, yeah.
I don't know, Jay. You might be disappointed. This is the
What's the
same
last-
studio that made that Avatar game, and that's
Oh, is that no good? Do people not like that?
from what I've heard, from what I've seen around, it's kind it. I mean, it sort of depends on who
I
you
heard
ask,
a
but like,
lot of like the players, like the population like dropped off like after a week of it being out.
well, it's a single player
Yeah, but I
game,
haven't
so
looked
that's
at any
expected.
games,
I'm, like
Yeah.
when I'm talking about like content wise, it was very light. And also the story wasn't like that in depth either. Like it looked pretty, but just like combat wise, gameplay wise, mission design, yeah.
I just
Well, I don't know.
honestly just care about
Who
if
knows?
the story is interesting, and I mean it's like from what I've seen, like I'm totally down.
I'm looking forward to it. I'm not like super excited, but
I'm not gonna buy it day one. I'm gonna wait for reviews. I want to wait and see.
That'll be a day. I want to feel something for Star Wars. A game.
Yeah, what's that?
Disappointment?
Yeah, I mean, hey, if that's
yeah,
what it
something other than
takes.
Disappointment.
Hang on, let me look at this. When is it coming out? I think it's coming out in
Yeah.
fall. Outlaws. Unless it gets delayed.
You're right.
Of course, it's delayed. It's
2024
As
Everything-
Every Star Wars
game
game has
is
to be
always
delayed at some point.
release dates. Confirmed sometime in 2024. So yeah,
Yeah.
no release date yet. So yeah,
Probably late 2024, maybe.
It'll be December 31st.
the earliest. It will be holiday 2024. I wouldn't be
Yeah.
surprised if this gets delayed though.
Yeah, it'll probably be spring
Yeah.
2025.
I,
That's
that's
usually
fine.
what
I'm
happens.
still I'm looking forward to it, man. I guess I'm more okay with
Boys,
it
I
being
just made it to my. Sorry.
No,
Oh,
you
sorry,
go
Jay.
ahead,
I have to go. We'll see
Oh,
y'all
okay. We'll
later.
take care, man.
See ya.
Yeah.
Thanks
Peace
for
out,
coming
boys.
through. I was just gonna say, what was I gonna say? I don't even know what I was gonna say. Oh, like, I guess I'm more okay with it being between 3 and 4 because like it like the nature of the game, like the era kind of doesn't matter. Like you're like just kind of like on the outskirts of society, like just doing your thing, you know.
Yeah.
I don't know. We'll see.
We'll
We
see.
shall see.
In spring 2025.
I just
Yeah.
like, I mean the gold standard is obviously like the LucasArts days where like we got so much like supplementary video game content for the era, and I mean we can only like fingers crossed like maybe for this next Star Wars era we do get that, but like I don't know. Like,
I know that,
kinda
like-
blows my mind how much they dropped the ball like on that.
Yeah.
The main thing was like that 10-year exclusivity deal with EA. They barely did anything.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that
They
was
made like
bozo.
they made like they only made 4 games. One of them was like a cash grab. Like Battlefront 1 was a cash grab.
Yeah,
Second game was like a
Battlefront 1 and
giant
2.
PR disaster, but it ended up being good. But then like they cut support for it because they wanted, because they're stupid.
Squad.
Well, the
Squadrons
higher ups
part
at EA is stupid. And then like Squadrons, who cares? And then like Jedi Fallen Order was like decent, but like 10 years and that's it. And also Squadrons was like a budget title too.
Yeah.
So really, you got like 3.5 games.
hmm
Oh, I mean, yeah.
Like, how did we not get like a Mandalorian video game? Like, even if they did like a game set before the show, like him as a character, like he's literally just a video game character, right? Like,
Yeah.
it just make way too much sense. Kind of like basically like maybe they could even, I mean, if they wanted to like kind of like revamp the old or like play off of the old game, call it like Star Wars Bounty Hunter, like the EA version, and basically have it be about the Mandalorian. Like, it would tie in. It would kind of tie into like the like modern like Star Wars era, like post Episode 6. Like, you'd like get some like build up to the show. Like, man, ugh.
I would not be surprised if there's like a Mandalorian game in the works, where like you get to like create your own Mandalorian, and maybe it's like a single player / co-op game where like you go on different missions and you have like different like a bunch of different unique equipment that you could like kill or capture your targets and stuff like that.
That would be
Basically, just a way more
game
in-depth
about
expanded version.
Wait, so a
of
game
Bounty
about
Hunter.
another Mandalorian bounty hunter who's not Din Djarin?
I mean, like a create your own character type of thing.
Yeah.
That would be so. I mean, that'd be so whack. I'm sorry.
Oh, people would love
Like
that. though.
conceptually,
Are you
if you,
kidding me?
like the concept is fine, but like in terms of canon, like why not just
Yeah.
make like why is there like a Din Djarin clone running around? Like a not Din Djarin running around who's doing the exact same things that he did.
Well, it could be one of the people in that cult, right?
Yeah, it could be like
do
you're
that
part of a
for-
clan or whatever on like some
Yeah.
far off distant part in the galaxy.
But does that not like lessen like the like significance of like Din Djarin? Like I don't know, whatever. I guess we're kind of past that point, but
I was
Yeah.
gonna say,
I don't see
there's
why not
already
just
a bunch of
why not just
Mandalorians.
make a game about him? Like why not just have it set like prior to the show? Like
Yeah, I don't know.
I think I don't know for like player expression, I guess. Also maybe for monetary reasons too. You could sell skins or whatever.
Yeah.
I mean, you could like change his armor if you want. Like I think that would be like an option.
You know what?
It'd
Actually,
still be him.
I take that back. Because with Din Djarin, like he earned that armor over time. So what it could be like at the very beginning, you have like your starting armor and you can like customize it and stuff. But like as you progress through the game, you like maybe you like collect Beskar, and you get to like weld your armor until you have the full armor set, and that's like the end game. Like that's also like that could be like part of like progression too. Like that would be a way of encouraging players to like collect all the collectibles or whatever, do all the side missions. Actually,
the goal
thinking
of
about
that
it like
game
that,
would be
like
to,
a Digidar
build
game.
up- The
would
goal
actually
of that
pretty
game would be
cool.
to build up his like his OG Mando armor.
Yeah,
Because he gets
basically, that's
Beskar
it.
in the show, so like it doesn't really make sense for him to be collecting it before the show.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Maybe for I don't know. I guess I don't know. I think that's a cool concept for a game as well. Like you have like tangible, like you get to work hard for your upgrades, and it's like you get satisfaction as a player to like look cool and you're
Yeah,
more
progress.
powerful and stuff.
Yeah.
I think it could just be
I don't
like
know.
I don't know, the same way that like Jedi Fallen Order lets you customize Cal. I think you could like customize Ben. So like you could have him look like he does in the show, where like you can like dress him up however you'd like, and like it still would be like incentive based. Like these wouldn't be things you just automatically have. But also, I feel like he has enough like by the time we meet him in season 1, he has enough special abilities that are like worth working up to. Like those like I don't know
Yeah.
what they're called, but like that's a weird name, but like the missiles, the tiny
The
missiles that fly out of his arm.
whistling birds or whatever they're called.
Exactly, yeah. Like you'd have like maybe you just wouldn't have that at all, and that would be something you could work your way up to, you know. And also his like vaporizing gun, like that would be something you'd need to earn.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I think a Mandalorian game just like makes too much sense. But what do I know?
Yeah, I agree.
I'm just a sequel fanboy.
I'm surprised you want a Mandalorian game and not like a game about like a new character with a similar concept.
I mean, I would prefer that, but I'm just saying like using my Disney executive, not Disney executive, but using my like money brain, like I don't know, like I'm just shocked that didn't happen.
Yeah.
And it would at least like I was my thing like this game would have happened like around the time the show came out, probably
Mhm.
like concurrently to it. So it's like, oh, like play the game to get like some backstory and then get excited for the show.
Yeah, it's just like how they didn't put him in Battlefront 2. Like, I don't know whose decision that was.
He would be too OP. Oh, E4 says he gets the Whistling Birds after the Beskar upgrade. But, like, the Whistling Birds aren't... I don't know, maybe you can, like, lose all your gear at the end of the game, and then you start from square one for when the show starts. I don't know. There could be some reason you don't have it. Also, I feel like when he gets it, he's like... Is he... I mean, I don't know. Maybe someone who's more familiar with the show can tell me, but, like... I don't think when he gets it in the show, he's like, oh, like, I've never used this before. So you could just... I don't know.
That could be like a nice cheeky way of like getting around that.
Yeah. He just ran out, bro. Just like how
He got
Obi-Wan
attacked by a Mudhorn in the past, and that's how he lost his Beskar armor.
Yeah, yeah. Just like
Besides the
how Obi-Wan's
helmet, of
like,
course, yeah.
Like how Obi-Wan and Qui-Gon ran out of energy in episode 1, so they weren't able to use their
Run
speed
really
line.
fast.
Yes, Doom Giant says would give us more time with a Razor Crest too. Absolutely, yes.
Yeah.
Or he spent some time with a Lady of the Night, and then when he woke up, she just like stole all his armor.
Yo. They could introduce.
And that's
that
why
window.
in that cult they say like this is why you don't ever take off your helmet.
Yes.
Shotty's gonna steal it.
Maybe that could be his backstory with that one girl. The one that he leaves Grogu with.
You mean
What?
the one I
the one
texted you?
girl.
Like a previous past, but they never mentioned it in the show.
What's her name? Something like Petty Moto or something like that.
The one you know,
Kelly
no,
Moto.
the
Quasimodo?
Quasimodo, yes. No, the girl on the ATST planet.
Yeah, I know who you're talking about.
Oh, I
Okay.
thought you were talking about the one that speaks to Jawas. Okay, never mind.
What girl
makes
speaks
more
to
sense.
Jawas?
A frizzy-haired lady?
Yeah, the mechanic.
This must be in something that I didn't watch, clearly.
Oh,
How many women does he leave Grogu
wait,
with?
wasn't she in season? No, she was. Yeah, she was. In
She
season
was in
one,
season
wasn't
1, yeah.
she? Yeah.
Who are you talking
Yeah, she was
about?
definitely in
She
season
speaks
1.
to
pretty sure her name is
Jawas?
Pelimoto. She's in the N1 set. The new.
Her name is Quasimodo?
No, Pelimoto, not Quasimodo.
Oh, Pelly! Oh, okay. I know what you're talking about. Bro, I thought you... Okay, yeah. Wait, that was season 1? Damn.
Yeah.
Yeah, because she had R4. Or is that...
And pit droids, yes.
Yes.
She did have pit. Bro, she had all the Tatooine... Oh,
All the
Dave
toys.
Filoni's style of writing is, like, the thing I hate the most about the world. I know that's dramatic. But
Wow.
it's just so stupid. Like, oh,
Yeah,
where are
okay.
we? We're at Tatooine. Oh, what have we seen before on Tatooine? Oh, this. All right, include all of it. Like,
Yeah,
bro.
like even Anakin's pod racer too.
That one was the
Yeah.
stupidest one. That was really dumb.
At least
Like,
it was like.
why did it have to be that?
I would prefer that over just sticking a droid in and just being like, hey, look, it's that guy. Like at least like it was like okay, it would make sense for someone to make a speeder out of like busted up parts.
I
or
mean, it
something,
all
but-
makes it. And, okay, we've
It still
seen all
has the
stuff
same
where
color
it
scheme
all
as before.
makes sense,
Yeah.
but like it's just stupid.
That's just dumb.
But it's less stupid than just shoving R4 in for no reason. At least to me. I
Bro,
don't-
it makes sense. He was there. The Jawas
Bro,
had
they
to sold
could
him to
fix
somebody.
R4 and like sold him to some guy.
Yeah, bro. Even if he had a bad motivator. This droid has a bad. Did they reference his motivator in Mando?
I can't remember, but probably. That was like in episode 2 of
Yeah, if they
season two,
had
I
to do a pod
remember.
racer, it could have at least been like a not recognizable one. If it had to be, I mean, even I still disagree. Like,
Well, it didn't have to be Anakin's. Yeah, I definitely agree with that. But like the idea of taking something like that and making it into a new ship is, or well, not a new ship. But you know what I mean? Like
but,
making
like,
it into something.
why
is
do it
cool.
have to even be a pod? Oh, it's Tatooine pod racers. How can we like get our requisite pod racer referencing? Like it just, it's so
Yeah.
dumb. Shout out to the sequels for like having like Kylo Ren go to Mustafar, and like if you didn't know it was Mustafar, you wouldn't even know because that's how different it was. And I respect that. Even like Rogue One, like I mean Vader's castle's on Mustafar, which I mean I had my own issues with, but they didn't like start the establishing shot with like that same like little droid like fly like the
Yeah.
bucket droid thing flying across the screen just so you know
This is the
everything
same
is
place.
exactly the way we left it.
Imagine they started playing the same music too.
Yeah, exactly. And there would also be like they'd show like a little like I don't know what they're called, the like shield generator things. They would show
Yeah.
one that's broken off because that's the one that got lava on it and fell. And there would even still be two cables swinging in the distance.
Yeah. Oh my god.
That's how Dave Filoni would have written that.
How many
And
years? has it
Krennic
been?
arrives on the Palpatine's episode, the same shuttle that Palpatine revives on in episode 3.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're flying by.
And also like Anakin's Delta
It would still
Anakin's
be on the landing
Starfighter,
pad.
yeah, it's just still there.
Anakin's arm is just like still chilling.
Oh yeah, his limbs are still just
Decomposing.
like his limbs are floating by in the lava. Oh my god. And yeah, like Walt Tambor's dead. Like Vader would be walking around, he just like walk over like all the dead separatist rotting corpses still just there.
Oh
Like he
my
builds his
God.
castle right next to like where the Separatist facility was.
Yes. Everything is as we left it, boys. See that's I can't stand it, bro. I know a lot of people are like, oh, it makes sense. They're like, oh, I don't mind, but it's like, I can't deal.
I think it's just because there's so much of that.
Yeah, it does not help that it happens all the time now.
People just get conditioned to it. I guess I don't know.
No, I hate it. I mean, I would say I hate it more every time, but it annoys me just as much every time. All right. On that note, I think we're gonna go ahead and conclude the stream. And then next stream we will resume exactly as we were, because nothing ever changes. But I got some decent work done. I got these like side little panels built up for the stilts of Kamino. And I believe there will actually be an update on Sunday, so stay tuned for that.
Ooh.
I know, right? It's exciting. Exciting times. So yeah, thanks to everyone who joined. Thanks to those 2 insane donations we got. Holy crap. Shout out to the Brick Wiz and Todd Rowe. Really, really appreciate that. And if y'all haven't watched my most recent video yet, I think it's a good one. I think it's like kind of a more personalized look into my Lego collection beyond, yo, I got expensive stuff. So, might want to check it out. You might appreciate it. But yeah, take care, y'all, and stay woke.